It is time.
It's
and there we
time.
go. Alright, so I've already teleported over to the Doman Enclave. I just have to remember where I am. There we go. Yeah, that's how we start in this. So, last time, we finished post Stormblood.
There, why am I acting like this is news?
You were there, yeah.
I sure was there.
Yeah, that's how that works. You were there.
I was there.
You were there. You participated.
Oh my god, I participated.
You helped me beat post Stormblood.
And you know what? I hope you enjoyed it.
I did. I got to see Mr. Graha. He doesn't know I know it's him, but I know it's him.
Spoiler alert to anybody who's still working their way through the game.
Anyway.
If it wasn't obvious before...
If we didn't already know, now you do. Alright, so I get to get rid of all the crap I'm holding. I don't even know what most of this is.
Did I explain that I didn't realize that it was Graha in the scene that you've seen him in?
Yeah, you said you didn't realize it until, like, way later.
Not way later. It wasn't until, like, you start talking to him again.
Yeah.
Like, the second or third time you talk to him.
Then you were like, hang on.
Because something is about to happen. And I think, well, you kind of already know. You're going to the first.
Sort of, yeah. I barely know what that means.
You're about to find out.
I feel like I'm about to find out.
And you'll see there's something there that connects that guy that you were talking to Graha.
Yeah, okay. Cool. Oh, that's unsellable. Okay. And that's what I'm currently using.
I don't think anyone I know wants this Eorzean map table. The thing's massive. You need like a mansion to be able to use it. You have a Unicult, don't you?
Yes. I was given a Unicult after, Yeah. I was given the Unicult after the Vault.
After the Vault, yeah. Unfortunate.
Yeah.
We do not speak of the Vault.
We all know what happens in the Vault. We don't have to talk about it.
Oh, right. I have to handle my gear. Actually, I'm going to be smart and I'm going to go to my brand company to get brand company seals.
Good idea. Oh, I get a cutscene.
Ooh.
On behalf of the Shaz and Kai Bran, I thank you for your support. That's what I do. Much progress has been made on the yard owing to Master Suranuki's guidance. I have no doubt he would enjoy telling you of his triumphs. As it happens, I expect I will soon have wonderful news to deliver to him as well. I should be glad if you were present for it. So, do I need to go back and talk to him in the yard, or... Yeah, I think she said to go talk to him.
Yes, I believe so.
Okay.
Oh dear God. Limb Elements' Aetheryte Plaza is the worst.
What's going on there?
There's just so many people. The game putters every time I'm there.
Oh, yeah. It's done that for me too before.
And it already, well, it's kind of puttering because we're streaming.
Yeah. Does that. Alright. Again we are graced by the warrior's presence, to whom we owe so much. Look, look, is it not a thing of beauty, glorious and splendid? Twigs have flashed the carpenter's work, putting my smiths to shame, but so be it. More time for them to finally use that which they have built. Master Suranuki, Bran. By the kami, what sorcery is this? The boy hoes on here, but you were for the west on Lady Yugini's boat. To Eorzea's shores, aye. We remained for some time, but we were returned at last, Master Suranuki. All of us. Okay, so these guys are back. All of the refugees who left Revenant's Toll safely arrived not long ago. They are resting from their long journey at present, but you should see them out and about soon enough. Thank you again for helping to secure their passage home. This day has been far too long in coming, and were it not for you, I fear we would still be waiting. I'm told you have contributed much to the restoration of the Enclave as well. Truly, my friend, your generosity knows no bounds. Once we've regained our strength, we too shall join in the reconstruction. Much fire in the belly as always, boy, but you and yours need homes, beds upon which to lay down and rest. I'll not see you sleeping in the streets. Take what you need from our materials, Kozakura, and have housing built for our brothers and sisters. It must be done. Yes, of course, as you wish, Master Suranuki. I will consult with the Shazenkai and make the necessary arrangements. Is it not wonderful, Bran, how our people care for one another? Aww.
Adorable.
Alright, time to get rid of more of my shit. Armory chest, I just finished hats. I'm on this stuff. Got a bunch of random stuff I've been getting while I've been increasing my Pugilist and Monk level, and now I can get rid of it. But I want to keep the stuff that I want for later on in that class.
Nice.
Those I don't need. That I don't need. Okay, so I only need like a little bit left.
Okay.
Oh. New cutscene. On behalf of the Shazenkai Bran, I thank you for your support. I'm pleased to inform you that we've made great strides in our efforts to rebuild the Enclave. Owing to your many contributions, the Yard has seen further development. As you continue to contribute to the Shazenkai and the reconstruction effort, in what other ways might the Dome and Enclave grow and change? Okay. So I think I only have to donate like 1,000 more-ish gil for it to, like, fully finish it. So let me...
Okay.
Let me try to get, like, 1,000 more in there. Okay, yeah, cool. Does that give me a different cutscene? Oh, here we go. Words cannot express how grateful we are to you, Bran. As you may recall, Master Suranuki bade us all reallocate resources for the construction of housing for the recently returned refugees. Though they are not yet finished, progress has been most swift, and soon we should be able to give our brothers and sisters a proper welcome home. Some improvements have also been made to the buildings behind me. Master Araragi can tell you more if you like. Okay, cool. So I get to do 2 little, like, actual dialogue cutscene things for this. Well met, my friend, well met. It is still not much, I know. A ship in dry dock only beginning to take shape, and yet, when I look on it, I feel stirring in my breast. You wonder as to the purpose of yonder building. It is to serve as a storefront. Of late, the Enclave has seen increased traffic, visitors from near and far. We cannot afford to give them anything less than the best impression, so I thought to sell decorations and other colorful paper craft. Perchance you are familiar with kazagu. Yes, there is a word you know for this. Pinwheels. Miniature windmills made of paper, yes? As the wind blows, the little wheels spin. A simple child's pleasure to look on one held in the hand, perhaps, but the sight of many arranged is a rather more grand spectacle. Still, I expect little profit will come from sales to what few customers we receive here. Wholesale traders remain the key to our success. The other day, Kozakura told me that they had a promising lead, but she has yet to give me further details. I cannot help but wonder what sort of individual concern they are. Master Araragi, Bran, I had a mind to speak with you both. I have news regarding a concern willing to purchase our paper wholesale. Do you now? We were just discussing that very subject. I know not if you are aware, but we were contacted by the Shazenkai before we left Eorzea, and on their behalf explored various avenues by which we might sell paper and papercraft to the merchants of the West. Though an intermediary, we contacted several trading concerns. One rather large and highly successful company expressed an interest in entering into an arrangement. I can say with some confidence that they will do their utmost to ensure that we all profit. Well, such wonderful news, though I must ask, what is the company in question? If it is as successful as you say, perhaps our Eorzean patron knows it. He keeps... Rowena's House of Splendors. Surely nothing bad will come of this. Surely.
Surely.
Surely. By the Kami, do not tell me she holds power over you, too. What dark secrets could the Warrior of Light be so desperate to conceal? In any event, her reputation notwithstanding, 'tis better to have such a ruthless merchant as an ally rather than a foe, is it not? None will fight more fervently on our behalf, I pray. I suspect there is a story I am not being told. Regardless, we have found a partner, and this is a positive development, yes? Then we shall resume our labors and strive to complete our paper mill as soon as possible. Back to work, everyone. Oh boy. Nothing bad will come of this. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and swap my class back over to what I'm usually playing. That's the wrong thing. There we go. Back to Bard, because I'm still leveling Monk. Got my recommended gear. Go ahead and do a little glamour. Okay. Alright, dope. So, now we get to actually go and start Shadowbringers. Alright, so I needed to go into Rising Stones, and I think I was talking to Alice. Actually, it's Tataru. I get to talk to Tataru.
I mean, which,
Actually, wait, no, Alice got at the very, very end there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so everyone...
Oh, yeah, you were on the very first quest of Shadowbringers.
Exactly, we're starting it. Alright. Ah, Shadowbringers orchestration roll. Ooh, I get a weapon? Fuck yeah. Great. Good news, Bran. We've had a stroke of luck in our search for that beacon. Apparently, our colleagues have stumbled across a hidden path leading down into the hollows around the base of the Crystal Tower. A path I doubt we'd have ever found had the Ironworks and Sons not added their numbers to the party. Thanks to them, we have eager eyes aplenty down there, checking under rocks and peering into every nook and cranny. Still, it sounds like there's not a lot of ground to cover. We better go and give them a hand. My thoughts exactly. The sooner we find the beacon, the sooner you can travel to wherever it is this mysterious voice is coming from. And the sooner we can work out how to help our friends. We have to find a way to wake them up, and before the Empire comes calling again, meaning we have no time to lose. There's a boat in North Silvertier waiting to ferry people to the site, so let's be on our way. Oh, we get new quest accepted music. It's a new expansion. Ah, there we go. Heading to the survey site, madam? It's on the eastern shore of the lake, and the swiftest way to get there is by boat. Let's go. Go ahead and autoplay that.
Should we get to it then? Pick up anything that seems the least bit device-like, and we'll make ourselves a pile.
Well, if it isn't the hero of the hour, maybe you'll change our look. We found bugger all without you.
Biggs! Wedge!
Aye. Well, we could hardly say no to a call for aid from the Scions. Jesse called it the chief of some other business, so we'll be working twice as hard to make up for his not being here.
Thrice as hard, even.
Thank you, both of you. I'm sure we'll find that beacon in no time.
I'm not seeing anything out here. Do you reckon you could squeeze in there, Wedge?
And get stuck halfway? No, thank you.
I could try if you like.
I meant to say, the scholars haven't finished their preliminary assessment of the site yet, so we're not supposed to venture too far in. What's that you got there? Now that looks promising.
Isn't that the ironworks symbol? Counterfeiters?
Now I have you.
You are right.
What's happening?
Stay with me. Focus on my voice. Let expanse contract. Eon become instant.
Wait, this must be it. The device. This is supposed to happen.
Throw wide the gates that we may pass.
Safe journey, warrior of light. Find our friends and bring them home.
Oh boy.
Boy.
I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure everything's fine. Nothing bad happens in Final Fantasy.
Nothing bad happens in Final Fantasy.
Nothing bad happens in Final Fantasy. Oh, I'm just in, like, the inky blackness of space. Like, it's fine.
Don't
Just
worry about it.
Just another Friday night in Final Fantasy.
Oh my god, I never said it.
What, that it's Final Fantasy Friday?
Thank God it's Final Fantasy 14 Friday, everybody. Off my game, off my game.
Oh, Mr. Harshifont.
They never let you forget him.
Mr. Harshifont.
We did everything right. Everything that was asked of us, and still it came to this.
Oh, I'm in Philia.
Your time has not yet come.
Good talk, Minfilia. Oh, this person looks really normal. Wait, hang on, I think that's me. Wait, no.
Sorry, that was just...
It's a little funny. Oh, it's Artbert. He's having a great day, it looks like. Just a normal Friday night for Artbert.
She's so happy to see him again.
Hope he's doing alright. Does not look like it. Oh, this is pretty.
From endless dreams I awake.
someone out here is not a peddler himself. What brings you into the wilds this time of night?
What do you mean this time of night?
Well, if it ain't the oldest joke in the book. My granddad, God rest his soul, used to tell that one to the barman at kicking out time. And when, pray tell, did we last have a dark night? You rotten old drunk yet, he replied. Over 100 bleeding years ago, that's when. You got that look down to a T. I'd almost think you meant it. Ah, got to you, did they? Poor beggar. That explains it then. Well, I've roads to travel and wares to sell, but you best hurry along to the town nearby. Just head east through the trees and aim for the Shining Tower. You'll find the place soon enough. It's the biggest settlement for miles around. Go on now, friend. They'll take good care of you in the Crystarium. Dizzying heights it rises, the gleaming spire, its tip threatening to pierce the blinding canopy. There, it will all begin anew, between dark and light, the pure and the corrupt, the one true struggle.
Oh, title screen. Welcome to Shadowbringers. Alright. Oh. Cutscene.
Halt!
Pretty lady.
Every face in this city I know. Yours, I do not. This is the threshold of the Crystarium, stranger, and I am its gatekeeper. If you would enter, you will answer my questions. From where do you hail?
Gridania? I think?
Do you take me for a fool? No such place exists.
Ruh-roh.
Had you given me an honest answer, I would not have barred your way. We care little here for a person's place of origin. But instead, you chose concealment. And I will not suffer you to pass.
There's no right answer there.
I believe it, yeah. Oh, she's a dancer.
Yeah. If I recall correctly, this was the expansion that they introduced the dancer class in.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
That one had eaten.
Yeah, because they feature dancers in the trailer.
The whole
Ah.
ring and all.
Well, damn. That guy's dead. Oh.
Everything all right, Captain?
Oh.
Quite all right, my lord. Just a stray sin eater, and a weak one at that.
I see. Weak or not, we should be on the lookout for more. But I see you've met my guest. I will escort her to the Crystarium myself, if you've no objections.
Another of your mysterious friends, is it? I should have known. Very well. I'll inform the others your guest is to be given the run of the city. Pray forgive my less than cordial welcome. May the rest of your stay with us be a pleasant one.
Come with me. I will answer whatever questions you have when we assemble in private. Right then, before we plunge into the wheres and wherefores, let me first thank you for answering my summons. I had intended to bring you directly to my personal quarters, but I fear my aim was slightly off. That you were still able to make the crossing unharmed is a great relief.
Also, all the other Scions went down.
If this is where they went.
The realm in which you now find
That was also a mistake.
Was he just, like, picking us, like, out of a claw game?
inhabitants are largely
He was
And was
trying
like,
to grab
shit,
you.
I didn't mean to get
yeah.
out of say.
wherefore.
Yeah, he was trying to grab you.
Oh my god.
He kept messing it up.
My capacity as caretaker of the Crystarium.
He got literally everyone. God, he was just fucking determined, though. He just kept going. Are my friends here?
Maybe.
Maybe.
That is a question with no simple answer.
But also, like, technically not physically.
Let us begin with the glaring skies up above. Here in the first, the world has been all but consumed by primordial light. It began a century ago, by this realm's reckoning. A luminous flood swallowing everything in its path. More than 9/10 of this star was bridge the rift between worlds, that I might call upon the aid of the greatest of heroes. Though it meant depriving the world of its champion, I had to try, for in saving the first, you would bring salvation to the source as well. But what manner of host harangues his guests in the middle of the road? Let us continue our talk within the Crystarium.
So what do you think first so far?
It's kind of pretty, but also, Ooh, this is pretty.
Imagine if the entire world's population, within like the span of a week, reduced from, what is it, 8 billion?
Yeah.
To less than 1 billion.
Yeah.
And is also only, like, restricted to, like, North America.
I'm sure this is fine.
Probably more accurate to say US and Canada.
Yeah.
If that.
And here we are. Welcome, my friend, to the Crystarium. Oh. We made it. He's just a little guy.
He's really bad at subtle.
He's really bad at subtle. He is like an inch or two shorter than Bran, and it's very funny.
He named his city the Crystarium. He calls himself
the Crystal
Exarch.
And thinks that you're not gonna notice.
He lives in the Crystal Tower.
Yeah. Where you left G'raha. And he's like, they'll never know. I'm so good at disguises. Alright, hang on, let me deal with gear for a second. Okay, cool. Alright. What you got? Ooh. Gear
Oh, you need to
coffer.
repair your gear.
Oh, I do?
Yeah.
Yeah, some of it, yeah. Alright, cool. Now, a full and frank wait, make that not autoplay before it skip something. Now, a full and frank discussion of the privacy of my study would seem to be in order. But I think our conversation would be more meaningful were you first to gain a firmer grasp of the situation here. To that end, I would like you to visit a few of the Crystarium's civic leaders and glean something of this world and its predicament. As you can see, this path will take you directly to the Aetherite, a convenience with which I am sure you are only too familiar. Being the rightful object of my summoning spell, you should in theory be able to reach all the way back along your etheric trail and find a connection in the source, believe it or not. I strongly suggest you complete this attunement before venturing any further. He's like, you don't have to, but man, that would make things harder if you don't. After you've done so, walk up the steps next to the Aetheryte and head out to the left to arrive at the Crystalline Mean. This is where you'll find a collective of crafters and gatherers, as well as their spokeswoman, Catliss, one of the people I should like you to meet. Another is Morin. To reach him and his Cabinet of Curiosity, you'll want to avoid the aforementioned steps, take the exit on the left, simply continue straight along and down until you come to the large doors at the end of the path. The third and final person I should like you to meet is Bragi, our man in charge of trade and distribution. He is to be found in the markets, which you can access from the opposite side of the Aetheryte Plaza. In seeking out each of my colleagues, you will visit the major districts of the city and hopefully gain a feel for the place. I trust my directions were simple enough. Crystal clear.
She gonna come
Ha, very good.
follow you
Excellent.
around.
Please come follow me around. I would love to hang out with Miss Yume. Huh, very good. I can see the layout of the Crystarium owes more to historic necessity than planning, but I'm sure you'll learn its twists and turns before long. In all honesty, the true challenge may be in finding the right way to approach its citizens. As you discovered during your encounter with the captain, the people of this world are unaware of the existence of other stars and will struggle to accept the truth of your origin. That being the case, when they ask whence you hail, as they inevitably will, I suggest you claim to share a homeland with the Crystal Exarch. There is an unspoken rule here about peering too deeply into that particular mystery. When you finish making the rounds, pray meet me in the large courtyard at the center of town. Until then. There she is. How are you?
I'm good.
Good, good. Alright, I have to go meet people. Do you want to join me?
Yeah.
Excellent. We go.
Shadowbringers has, like, one of my favorite casts of characters in it, so...
Oh, good. Alright, so first I have to get the Aetheryte.
Yes. Please attune.
It's literally in the quest, so, like, I actually have to. As
Yeah,
funny as
I
it
was
would be to not.
I'm kind of glad that they did that for this, expansion.
Yeah. Alright. So he said first to go up the stairs. And I don't think I have to do these in any kind of order, but I will.
Right, so he told you to go to the Crystalline Mean.
Yes.
Which is out here.
Oh, I'm gonna talk to the mender.
You might have to continue the quest before you can actually
Repair
use him.
gear. No, yeah, he's letting me. Yeah, there we go.
You can't use the summoning bell yet, though.
I see. Alright, so it's over here. Actually, it's right there. Cool. And then there's a crystal I can attune to. Hello.
This actually has a quest for me, but I'm not sure why it's locked. Because it has to be Disciple of Land or Hand. That makes sense.
Rare to see a place so well stocked with goods, isn't it? But not here. I'm going to guess you're new to our fair city. Well, for what it's worth, you've chosen a fine sanctuary. The Exarch can throw up a barrier if the Sin Eaters come knocking, so it's a damn sight safer in here than it is out there. Safer and more civilized, too, thanks to us in the Mean. We work together to procure materials and resources and craft the goods to make the city life possible. This is the place to visit if you need a coat mended or a kettle forged. Just don't go thinking it'll all be handed to you on a plate like those Morin layabouts. Here in the Crystarium, we work for a living. Though I see you're no stranger to honest labor, you don't have that whiff of indolence about you like some folk I've met. Still, I can't quite pin down your profession. Where is it you're from? Wherever the Crystal Exarch says he's from. One of the Exarch's countrymen, you say? I see. Well then, I'll work twice as hard to make you feel welcome. Our city wouldn't even exist if it weren't for him, and any friend of his is a friend of ours. It's really quite incredible when you think about it. They say his grand magic summoned the Crystal Tower into existence, pulled the entire thing out of thin air. You don't say! It wasn't long before droves of refugees began congregating around its base, desperate for shelter after losing their homes to the flood. And that's how the Crystarium began. At the Exarch's invitation, buildings started going up, and with the help of some curious relics brought forth from the tower, the place gradually expanded into the thriving metropolis you see today. The city stood here for decades now, yet the eldest among us swear the Exarch looks exactly the same as he did back then. He is indeed a man of many mysteries, but for all his secrecy, he's never yet let us down. So if he and you wish to remain silent about your shared homeland, then the folk here will respect your wish for privacy. I am, however... I'm sorry?
How long did she say he'd been there again?
Decades.
Interesting, okay.
Yeah, the Crystal Tower popped up, and he was, like, the one who brought it in here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, decades ago. And at least the city's been standing for decades, so he could have even been here for, like, way longer than the city's been here.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, the quest line so far of, like, all the other patches hasn't really been super, clear about, like, how long the timeline's been, but it hasn't
that wouldn't matter
been
for
decades.
Shadowbringers, that wouldn't matter for Shadowbringers anyway, you'll find out why.
Yeah, it makes sense. But, like, he hasn't been in the tower for decades. Alright. I am, however, more than a little curious to see any crafting talent you might be hiding. If you've ought to contribute on that front, be sure to come back and visit once you've had a chance to settle in. Just ask for Catelys, and you'll find a niche here in the Crystalline Mean. You can help us keep the cogs of the city greased and turning. Your exchange with Catelys has taught you about life in the Crystarium. Okay.
It's interesting that you say he hasn't been in there for decades, though.
Well, I mean, again, the story, the, like, plotline hasn't been super clear about how long the main story, like, takes. But I feel like it hasn't been decades since...
For you, maybe.
Exactly. Oh, I'm gonna attune to this little shard.
Oh yeah, you should be doing that for sure.
Yes, very important. Yeah, it's like dog ears, but for cat boys.
I do love that on your screen, I just look like I'm carrying around a parasol on a sunny day.
Are you not doing that?
It's raining on my screen.
Oh. I guess because I just got here? Yeah, because other people are also carrying their parasols. And I know that's a thing you can set to, like, anytime it rains, automatically pull it out.
Yep.
Okay. I really thought you were just being fun. And I was like, yeah, you carry a little parasol on a sunny day, and that's it. Keeps you from, like, getting a sunburn. People do it at the Ren Fair. It's normal. Nope, it's raining.
Also, look, have you ever looked at, the Eorzean clock?
Oh, the Eorzean time clock?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I usually keep it on Eorzea time just in case I need it for, like, gathering things.
Yeah, because I want you to notice what time it is right now.
Yeah, it's midnight. The people have already, like, told me it's, like...
Middle of the night.
Middle of the night.
Well, he says that no matter what time Eorzean time you actually start the expansion.
Yeah, that's fair.
But still, it actually is nighttime. He was not joking about that.
Yeah, exactly. So it's, regardless, it is actually nighttime right now and still bright as day. I'm sure it's fine. Is there an Aethernet shard over here? Did I miss it up there?
It's over here.
Oh, is it like around the corner?
It's straight ahead.
Oh, there's... Oh, okay. On the map, it showed one a little bit ago, but that's the one that was above us in the mean. And I was like, there's a new shard. No, it's not. It's the same one.
Welcome to the Cabinet of Curiosities.
Ooh, big library. Hey, friend. Excuse me, miss. Are you recently come to the city, perchance? I'm quite familiar with their civic roles, you see, and, well, ahem. What I mean to ask is, have you brought any books with you? A rumpled scroll, even? A scrap of scribbled-on parchment? My apologies. Literature is something of an obsession of mine, as well as a profession. Librarian Morin at your service, and this humble collection is known as the Cabinet of Curiosity. As your powers of perception...
Humble. Look at this place.
Yeah. You know, just floor-to-ceiling bookshelves built into the walls. You know, humble.
3 floors of it, I think.
Yeah.
2 or 3.
Yeah, it's like 3. Because we went up 2 flights of stairs.
Oh, you're right. You're so right.
Yeah, I'm really smart, actually.
You're so smart.
I'm so smart. As your powers of perception have likely informed you, my colleagues and I are responsible for curating all manner of tomes, documents, and other vehicles for the written word. As horrific as the loss of life and land wrought by the flood unquestionably was, the damage to recorded knowledge was no less catastrophic. We few do all we can to preserve what wisdom survived. But tell me, what brings you to the cabinet today? Looking for any title in particular? Mayhap a spot of academic research? Oh, so you've an interest in modern history. Splendid. A thorough review of recent events can often yield novel perspectives. I quite agree. If you would prefer something visual to accompany the account, then I think I have an illustrated history book for children somewhere. Just a moment and I'll fetch it for you.
Him?
And here we are. Would you like to pull up a chair? Make yourself more comfortable? On with the lesson then. A 100 years ago, or near enough not to matter, villains known as the Warriors of Light slew the Shadowkeeper, the Steward of Darkness. In the wake of this tainted deed, light began to pour into the world as if from unseen cracks. It pooled and swelled without cease until the day an enormous, blinding wave rose up and swept across our star. We called this calamity the Flood of Light. Everything it touched was leached of life and vigor, leaving naught behind but a luminous wasteland. Yet just when it seemed that all would be lost, a savior appeared before us. Is that Nymphilia? The Oracle of Light. She stood twixt us and approaching doom, and by her power did she stay the flood. Thus was Norvrent, and Norvrent alone, spared the fate of erasure. Tragedy would, however, arrive in another form. From the blasted emptiness descended horrors of strange and terrible aspect to bedevil the few folk who survived. These sin-eaters were light incarnate, and their fulgent presence stole the night from Norvrant's sky. Even now they circle the remaining bastions of civilization, ever on the hunt for us, ever hungering for our flesh. And thus did the world become what it is. Should you ever wish to hear the tale again, I would be glad to retell it for you. Or if you would rather I speak of other matters, that too would be my pleasure. I should be glad of the company. Your exchange with Morin has taught you about the Flood of Light. Alright. Onward.
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 Alright, so he told you last to go to the marketplace.
Yes.
Alright, I will show you the way.
Well, he said it was just through the other door.
True.
Yeah. Did I not
Gonna
put
pass you
Robin on
anyway.
Adventure? Wait, hang on. I didn't actually look at how long Genro has. Oh, less than a minute. Okay. Okay, Genro completed his venture. Okay, cool. I think I forgot to put Robin on a venture.
Oh no.
So I need to do that once we, like, have access to summoning bells.
Yeah. I can't remember if it's this quest or the next one that gives you access to that.
I'll check if I've, like, got him.
Well, talk to Bragi first.
Yeah, bell doesn't function. Alright. Bragi! Oh, he's a Hrothgar.
Oh, that's right. You have to... There's someone you have to meet before they'll work.
Okay. I'll get my boys back on their ventures soon.
You will.
New to the city, friend? The spinning head and wide eyes gave you away. Welcome, my name is Bragi. I'm the master of these markets. They gave the district another official title, but I'm not in the habit of using it. Too florid by half. In any case, our merchants stock a range of equipment for my mistel, such as yourself, so finding something in your size shouldn't be a problem. Mistel? Hi. Something wrong? Let's see if we can straighten this out. See those two in front of us? The shorter one is a Hume, and the taller one is an elf. That sturdy individual over there is a Galgant, whilst the one with horns is a Drawn.
They call... Right, okay. I was trying to remember the word they used for aura.
Yeah. And then you have the large, scaly chaps with long tails that enact for raising livestock. Those would be the Zune. Sure. Which is apparently not the name you know them by. Now I'm curious to know which far-flung region you hail from. Wherever the Exarch says he's from. Ah, same as the Exarch, huh? Well, that explains it. You don't get much further flung than that. We've had a few of your lot pass through in recent years, and despite their obvious learning, they floundered over the simplest things. But not to worry. Should you find yourself confused by the local language or customs, I'll be here to answer your questions. Your exchange with Bragi has taught you about the peoples of the First. Alright. So let me get the shard
Scar that
over
you meet
here.
in this expansion are some of my favorite characters.
Oh, excellent. Gotta get the shard.
Alright. Oh yeah. Shard important.
Yes. And now I can head back and go talk to Graha.
Or you could just go this way.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, that's lightning.
Hmm?
Said, oh, that's lightning.
What, is it raining where you are, or... Is it raining?
On my
in the-
screen, it's raining.
Oh, okay, gotcha. There he
There's
is.
a thunderstorm.
Oh, another Aether Shard. I'm gonna get that. Got tuning. Cool. Hey, bud. How's it going? Well, how did you fare? Did my colleagues help you form a clearer picture of this world and its people? Oh, okay. I get little, like, post-it notes to give them. Yes, it seems you were treated to a most thorough introduction. I understand it was something of a chore, but 'twas necessary that you grasp these things before we proceed. As for the Crystal Tower's origin, you may have noted that details were sparse. The structure is, in fact, the self-same one you know from the source, transported to the First in its entirety. It was my first attempt at breaching the boundaries between worlds, something of a trial run for your eventual crossing. And although I do not know which era I tore it from, I do know that its arrival served to set the wheels of fate in motion. Uh-huh. Okay, so it's a level 70 chess piece, and I also have a level 70 chess piece. But hang on, mine's... What's the item level on this? Where does it say? Oh, 400. Okay, so I need to do like a different gear set when I open that. I'll deal with that at a later point. Alright. Okay, so that's my legs for the coffer. Okay.
Yeah, you one piece of gear at a time.
Rude.
Yeah.
You've done as I requested and learned something of the world in which you find yourself. Now it's time I fulfilled my half of the bargain and explained what has befallen your comrades. That is a conversation I would rather have in the privacy of my quarters, however. I must go on ahead to the tower and organize a few things, but I shall see that the guards know to admit you. Just like that, then Grahatia is... Let's see what he says when you're just like, so Graha, I am not familiar with that name. Is there something I should know? Yeah, man, I think there's a guy in your house.
I want to skin this cat boy alive. I got so mad when you said that.
Is this when you, like, after you realized it was Graha?
Oh, yeah. Oh, that was the moment I realized it was him.
Because he's like, yeah, come talk to me in the Crystal Tower. Like, the door's gonna be open. You're like, wait, I know someone in the Crystal Tower.
Yeah. I was like, hang on a minute.
It's like, hang on, do you know Graha? He's like, who the fuck is that? You're like, if at that point you haven't realized who this is, you're like, bro, there's someone in your fucking house.
He's living in your walls, dude.
He's in your walls.
He's eating your cheese.
He's just like having food disappear, and he's like, huh, I wonder what's going on. You're like, bro, there's someone in your fucking house. I mean, it's a big enough tower. They could have just, like, never crossed paths. There's a lot of tower.
It is a lot of tower. You're not wrong.
It's a lot of tower. Alright,
so...
Yeah, I'm gonna keep going here. An extraordinary tale, but I'm afraid I found no such individual residing in the tower when it passed into my care. Mayhap we can revisit that mystery another time. For now, I think it best that we focus on the present. Alright. Enter the Crystal Tower.
Alright, that is one place I cannot go with you.
Oh, it's like story only?
Well, I can go in there, but it's instance.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. That's why you don't see other players in, like, the solar.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That makes sense.
So I will be waiting for you outside.
My fumbling hand.
Object in my summons.
Oh my god.
The transference was incomplete. Though they may appear to possess properties, they are
Really want to show us Thancred's butt.
Please show me Thancred's butt. I mean, I can go on the internet and find his butt in like 10 seconds.
Fan art.
Yeah, exactly. And like, maybe I'll do that later.
And like,
Can't
yeah,
do that on stream.
but like the developers want to show us his butt.
They should, yeah. What the fuck have they all been doing all this time?
We spent every waking hour searching for a way to reverse the summon.
So Yustola kind of decided she was mad at everybody, and
As you may have surmised, however, our efforts met with little success. And then we all but abandoned the endeavor once Urianger shared with us the vision he had witnessed during his journey through the rift. In that chaotic no man's land between realms, time and space moved at unexpected ways. Urianger's soul was the future, that which would one day come to pass. In his vision of tomorrow, the first was rejoined with the source. This collision of worlds brought about the 8th umbral calamity and the deaths of countless multitudes. Amongst those who perished, Urianger clearly saw the fall of the Scion's mightiest champion. He watched you die. And thus did the Scions embrace their exile, and began searching this world for a means to forestall the coming catastrophe of Ghouls. Their souls are stranded in the first, yes, but they have fought on, desperate to save their home and you from destruction. Nor have their efforts been in vain, for it was they who finally established that the elimination of the Sin Eaters will indeed serve to prevent the calamity. Considering these circumstances of our meeting, you would be forgiven for doubting my version of events. And so, before all else, I would suggest you track down your comrades and hear the tale from their lips. I shall of course be happy to assist in these reunions, and you need not make any decisions regarding your involvement until you are certain of where you stand. Meanwhile, I promise I will not rest until I have found a way to help your friends return home. What say you? Have I earned your trust for the moment, at least? Excellent. You will not regret this. With that settled, we shall have to see about getting you ready for the road.
getting this catboy alive.
Traveling across the
Don't. He's just a little guy.
Like,
being prepared, perhaps I can show you around.
I kind of get why he lied. But also, no, I don't.
Because he's a silly little guy. You're gonna tell him not to be a silly little guy? The Crystarium boasts a number of residential districts, but I have been informed that a room has just become available at the Pendants, which, as it turns out, is perfect. Our path there will take us past the markets, and I was hoping to give you my own introduction to their wares. Come along. Alright, so we go back to the markets.
Awesome. That's perfect. You're about to get access to your summoning bell again.
Yeah!
And I can't wait for you to see the in-rooms.
Ooh, I'm very excited. I should, now that I'm in a new area between streams, I should take more little G poses to use for like starting and BRB screens.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
This is the Musica Universalis, the commercial heart of the Crystarium. What you might need to prepare for your journeys can be purchased here. Ah, yes. You must be curious about the currency. Fear not. The gil you carry will serve you well enough. Each nation once minted its own coins, which was all a jumbled mess following the flood. After much debate, the local merchants eventually elected to revert to the old ways, wherein a coin's value was decided by the worth of its metal. As for a unit of measurement, we agreed upon the term gil, a word borrowed from coins uncovered within the Crystal Tower here. And as our traders peddled their wares across the land, so too did our usage of gil become common practice. From what your stoner tells me, a standard coin from the source equates to exactly 1 gil here, or near enough altogether. Our way of life has benefited greatly from the artifacts we recovered from the tower, some of which may be familiar to you. But I fear it would not be practical for us to provide everything to which you are accustomed. You shall need a means to access the commodities of your home world. Avan Kerm Sin?
Yes, I'm here. Of course I'm here. What amusements do you have for me today?
Oh, little fairy.
My dear Feo U,
Yo.
pixie kind. For you,
I love
I
them.
have the most vital task. This fine lady is a friend from a distant realm. And we have need of a means to ferry things back and forth from her home. Might you be able to assist us in this matter?
You came from beyond, didn't you? From beyond the rift. How wonderfully exciting. What a brave and reckless and marvelous thing you did. You've the heart of a pixie, you do. After careful consideration, I have decided to grant you my assistance. Make a pact with me and the fun can begin. But answer me this, traveler. Did your garments come with you when you crossed over? Your teeth, your nails? Just as I thought. Then you've a good stout connection with your home through which all your belongings, great and small, may easily pass. From this moment forth I will be your Isne Fis, and you my Sne Yak. Like the branch which sprouts from the sapling, our bond will flow unbroken from one to the other. Raise your hand. Tis done. We are bound now, dearest sapling. Come then, make your request. Tell me your desire. I wish to visit this world of yours.
Mayhap her message to your friends in the source to inform them of your safe arrival.
Yeah, send a message to Tataru. She'll kill someone otherwise.
Consider it done.
So I totally forgot that you had the option to send one to Kryl.
Yeah, like, I'm sure Kryl would also like to know that, we're okay.
But also, Tataru will tell Cryo.
Yeah, Tataru will tell Kryl immediately. Like, Kryl would also tell Tataru.
They rarely show themselves in populated areas.
Yeah, no, those two, have convinced their girlfriends, and...
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You know what? Good for them.
Right. We were going to organize a room for you, weren't we?
An Estinian terrified of both of them.
Correct. As he should be.
As he should be.
As he should be.
I fear no man.
But that...
Those two. That scares me.
That scares me. Okay, cool. I have access to things.
Yes, you have access to your summoning bell, and where did you go?
Market boards. No. Turn, there you go. Yeah, no, hang on. I'm coming to you. There you go. Good job. Alright, bell time.
So now, Beowulf has given you access to the market boards and, summoning bell.
Robin, I'm so sorry. I forgot to, give you a job. Go.
So no job?
I mean, he was probably chill with it.
I mean, it is Robin Hood we're talking about.
Yeah,
like...
exactly. I gave him the lazy personality. Marimo lamp. That sounds adorable.
Oh.
Yeah.
Marmot lamp?
Marimo.
Marimo? Oh, like the fish.
Yeah, little fishy.
You can craft that.
Yeah, probably. Or I could get
With
it
a
for free from my retainer. Like, I also probably could have crafted these pants, but goddamn, that would have taken forever and probably a shitload of money. You mending your gear?
No.
Uh-huh. Alright, so I think he went this way.
Oh, he went up.
Yeah, he went over here.
I keep getting these two entrances confused.
Honestly, I get it.
So excited for you to see the inn rooms.
Yes. Ah, there you are. I was just finalizing the matter of your accommodation. You'll have a private room here at the Pendants for the duration of your stay, to make use of as you see fit. When you're ready to retire, the manager will show you to your lodgings. Pray, rest and recuperate. We shall reconvene in the ocular anon. I believe that covers all of the practical concerns. Thank you for answering my call, Bran. We are denied the comforting blanket of night, but my peaceful dreams attend you nonetheless. Oh, you know, it's only 10 in the morning. Let's go to bed. Alright. I want to see the inn rooms.
I mean, but it's been such a long day already. You got here around midnight.
It's been a really long day night. Oh. Oh, this is pretty.
Right?
Oh, that's really pretty. You. Hang on. Oh. Oh wait, is this voiced or not?
I know you. The warrior of light from the source.
The warrior of darkness.
Did you just... You can hear me? Gods, how long has it been?
Alright, so he's totally fine and normal.
That was what I called myself in your world.
Well, remember, he was technically dead when you first met him.
Yeah.
I used an alias in Source, a daft one, looking back.
He's like, yeah, that was kind of cringe, actually.
I actually feel so bad for Ardbert.
We thought our
He got the short end of the stick in every way.
and so
Yeah.
to the Ascians. Let them guide us to the source and try to hasten their goddamned ardor. I remember when we fell, defeated by you and yours. I remember our audience with Nymphilia. How she listened to our pleas and returned our souls to the first. The flood was poised to swallow Wolfrand. Nymphilia and my friend, they surrendered what little they had left to hold it back. Just faded away, leaving me to bear witness. Tell me, do you know the year? How much time has passed since we caused the flood? A 100 years. 100 long years.
God, poor guy.
My hands
Like, imagine spending 100 years like that.
just kept
Yeah.
my and my pleas, be they whispered or screamed, reach not a single ear. I am a shade, cursed to do adrift. I feel as if I've been walking forever. I hardly noticed when my mind and body began to fray at the edges. Then bang! My senses were sharp again. I felt like a fish being reeled in, and before I knew it, I found myself in this room. Why is it that you can see me? What do you even do?
Gee, almost like you were drawn to each other.
Wow, that's so weird. Almost like we're both warriors of light or something.
You were summoned to save the first. A waste of time. This world is beyond saving, like those who try to save it. Muddled as my mind may be, I've not forgotten that.
Haven't quite left your emo phase.
He's getting there. I mean, he's still carrying around an axe that's covered in blood.
This forsaken world you can see and hear me. Then
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, that thing that Estinian did where he just didn't wash his armor for a long fucking time.
maybe I can bring this journey of mine to an end.
Estinian's trying to come out of his emo phase. Trying.
Trying.
I'll be watching, warrior of light.
Emphasis on try.
Try.
Be careful out there. This world has had its fill of heroes.
Sleep pose they give you for these cutscenes kills me every time.
God, what kind of fucking sleep pose was that?
Not a good one.
Okay, so, like, my sleeping position is that, but, like, my arms are kind of, like, crossed. Not, like, over
Oh, I
my
know.
chest like a...
You sleep like
Yeah.
a vampire.
Exactly, it's like a vampire. So, like, that's not too far off, but something about having, like, the arms down at the sides makes me be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Even though, like, I have a near identical sleeping pose. Alright. We go onward. Okay, so we saw Ardbird again. He's probably fine.
Maybe.
I'm sure he's fine. I do like Ardbird as a character. I'm excited to see what all he gets to do in this expansion.
Excited for you to see it.
Good. I know we've both been excited for me to get to Shadowbringers, like, the whole time.
Shadowbringers genuinely is one of my favorite expansions.
Yeah. Alright. I get to talk to the cat boy again.
How did you find your new quarters? I trust you were able to rest.
Scratching post.
So this guy showed up.
I was not aware the room was haunted. You were rather tired. Well, should you receive another visitation, be sure to let me know. Now, let us return to the subject of the Sion's whereabouts.
No one can see him.
This map shows
What, Ardbird?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, that's what he was talking about.
Yeah, not even Y'shtola with her aether sight.
Oh.
the Crystarium is here, in the region known as Lake. To the north is the fairy kingdom of Il-Meg. That is where you'll find Urianger. To the east
No.
lies the once
Urianger's just made friends with fairies.
Yeah.
I love Raktika.
Alas, neither location can be
It's so pretty.
considerable difficulty. As such, I would suggest you first seek out one of the twins, each of whom is stationed but a short flight from the Crystarium. Alphino is on Calusia, an island off the western shore. It is home to a city called Ghouls, where the rich and privileged while away their days in idleness. For his part and further along the course, Alphino journeyed there to meet with the citizenry and forge alliances. From what I hear, he has since kept himself busy gathering information around the main settlement. Alize, meanwhile, travels south to the arid wastes of Armor. They lie upon the very edge of the inhabitable world, but the flood of light was halted. Those who dwell there live in constant fear of attack by the Sin Eaters. In contrast to her brother, Alize felt that her energies would better be spent learning about the enemy, and thus she sells her services as a guard, both to hone her skills and gather information. So, will it be Calusia or Armor? It matters not which you choose to visit first. Simply inform me once you've made your decision, and I will see to it that you are provided with a suitable route. But you
Okay,
must
so this is one of those things where they split the MSQ.
Okay, so I can actually do either one first.
Exactly. You can pick up both quests first and go find either one you want.
Okay, so Thancred is like wandering.
Yeah, he's a little harder to track.
Sounds right, yeah, for Thancred.
Yeah.
Alright, pants acquired.
Pantalon.
Pants.
Huh.
Alright. So, am I allowed to, like, grab both quests at the same
Yes.
time? Okay, I kind of figured I could.
I would go ahead and do that.
Yeah.
My recommendation would be to go get Alphino first.
Okay, that makes sense. I miss Alphino. I haven't seen him in a long time. Because we've been hanging with Alice for, like, all of Stormblood. And quite a lot of post-Stormblood.
It's one of those things where, like, you're allowed to go get either one, but one storyline leaves you a lot more distressed than the other.
Oh, boy. Okay.
And that's, in this case, it's Alice's. So you
Okay.
want to do hers second, so you can go straight into what she's been doing after.
Oh, okay, cool. I gotcha. As I mentioned, your destination is an island off the west coast, so you'll need a mount capable of making the journey. Here's a letter of introduction, presented to Sem Genmai, the master of beasts at Temenos Rookery, and he will take care of you. When you see Alphino, be sure to pass on my warmest regards. Alright, and Alice, ready to depart for Amarang? Alice will be overjoyed to see you safe. I know she was particularly concerned for your well-being. She, impressed upon me how regrettable the timing of her summoning was. Repeatedly. Sounds like Alice, yeah. I only hope that my part in sending you to her will garner me some measure of forgiveness. Here, this is a letter of introduction addressed to a man named Cassard, the master of a merchant caravan. There are few who know the ways of the desert as well as he does. Find him at the Amaro launch, and you will see that you reach your destination. Alright, cool.
So when you get out of your cutscene, I will show you to the Rookery.
Excellent. I get a free mount for this? Is that what's going on?
No.
Man.
Unfortunately, no.
Man.
But you do get to sample the, basically what happens is you're gonna get the sample amount that is available.
Okay.
But you have to get every single class up to level 80 except for Reaper and Sage.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you're getting that one?
Eventually.
Eventually?
That's part of the reason that I decided to try and pick up every class at once.
I see.
I
I might get there eventually. I'm just gonna do it, like, way slower than you.
I'm going pretty slow myself. Alright, so this is the Rookery.
Alright, here's the guy. Your face is unknown to me. What business have you at my rookery? Letter of introduction.
But yeah, they don't ride chocobos here. They ride these things.
Ooh, I like these things. Signed by the Exarch, no less. Yes, I can provide you with an Amaro for passage to Quilicia. I will pick you out a friendly whelp. An Amaro, you say? That's right. Mounts like my grey friend over there are a common sight in these parts. But I gather you hail from further afield, more accustomed to chocobos, perchance. I hear there are a few places where they ride little else. Seeing as you are plainly unaccustomed to riding Amara, I think it best I accompany you on this flight myself. Any Zune worthy of the name could do it, of course, but the Exarch sent you to me. Ensuring you safely arrive is my responsibility. Gather your things and meet me at the Amara launch. One of the junior tamers will attend to you while I ready the mounts. Oh, hey, there's an Aethernet shard here. I'm gonna grab that, and then there's a little blue quest for me.
Trying to remember.
Oh, I already got this one. I guess. Okay. Is it above me? I think it is.
Okay. A blue quest?
Yeah, it says the sights of the first.
Oh, that's your sightseeing log.
Oh,
okay, yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
That's probably around the Crystalline.
There's another one in the market. It's called Nuts to You.
Nuts to You.
I'm actually gonna head that way and go grab that.
I don't see that one. I wonder what...
I mean, it's near... It looks like it's near the inn.
Near the inn. Cry for help. Simple gifts.
The Humane Lout thinks you might be the right person for a questionable job. Let me see what this is. Oh, you're that, you're her, aren't you? Haldor's been asking after you. You know Haldor, Clan Nutsies man? If you're keen to hunt the deadliest mark for the biggest bounties, then you might want to seek him out. Oh, okay, so this is for the new, like, hunting log.
Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense because I don't have my hunting log. Where did you go?
Oh, I'm heading up to the Amaro launch. Oh, I haven't unlocked it. Hang on, I'm going to in front of the Crystal Tower so I can go to the launch.
Okay, I'm trying to remember where. Aha, there's the. Alright. I am waiting for you.
Excellent. Alright, so I think I gotta talk to this guy for the... Yeah, okay. You want to fly an Amaro to Kalisa? Well, I suppose if Master Genmai is going with you. Oh. Alright, you also use your Aether Compass to assist locating Aether Currents in new regions. The Aether Compass we have in the collection duty section. Okay.
So you're in Calusia now? Well, you just vanished from the desk.
Where am I? I'm in a cutscene.
Oh wait, not Amarang. I don't want to go to Amarang, I want to go to Calusia.
All is perfectly still. The world captured in a painting, locked in a moment. Music, faint and fleeting, drifts coastward on the lifeless air. And in the distance, beyond the broken earth, a city beckons.
Ah, there you are. Alright. We arrived. This is Cracked Shell Beach on the eastern coast of Calicia. You should be safe here for the present. Safe? Compared to the mainland, Sin Eater attacks are far less prevalent, and the native beasts are not any more dangerous than elsewhere. It is the people you should be wary of. Spy you that city in the distance? That is Yulmore, the island's main settlement. It rivals the Crystarium in scale and was once an ally in our battle against the abominations. For years, the Yomoran elite fancied themselves the masters of what remains of our broken world. They've gone as far as to offer the leaders of other settlements their protection, if we bend the knee. But to say their ideals are questionable would be putting it mildly. The Crystarium is one among many who resist their heavy-handed authority, and while we're not at war, our relationship with Yulmore is strained at best. It may be wise to conceal your ties with the Exarch during your stay here, especially in the vicinity of the city. I'm glad we understand each other. Now, the Exarch has instructed me to divulge a secret that should make finding your friend a good deal easier. Listen closely. Alright. If you head south along the coast, you'll eventually come to a fisherman's shack. A friend of the Crystarium lives there, a man who goes by the name of Abor. Abor keeps an eye on everything that happens in Calacia, and will be able to point you in the right direction. Just hand him a sprig of thyme. That will let him know you can be trusted. Here, this should be enough. Find your friend. I will stay here with the Amaro until you're ready to return. Alright. So I am not able to fly here.
Correct. You have to get your Aether Currents again.
Okay.
Yeah, you're upset about that now.
Yeah, I haven't even looked. I know they, like, make you get more every time.
Well, okay, so Shadowbringers and Stormblood have the same, and Endwalker have the same amount.
Really?
They do.
Huh.
Endwalker, however.
Yeah, You mean, did you mean like Heavensward instead of Endwalker?
No,
Like
Endwalker has...
No, like the first time you listed all of them, you were like Shadowbringers, Stormblood, and Endwalker.
Oh, sorry, Heavensward.
Okay, gotcha. That's what confused me.
I did mean Heavensward.
Yeah, because you were like, yeah, Endwalker has the same amount. I was like, I've looked at the little,
that was...
list.
Okay.
Alright, so this must be the little shack he was talking about.
You looking for Ivor?
Yeah, he's right here. What are you after? Fish? Crab? Think I've got an eel in a barrel somewhere if you've a taste for him. I'm good, actually.
Oh yeah, the food here sucks.
I can imagine. Ooh, I do love a bit of thyme. Chuck some in the pan, it's like a bloody festival of flavor. Now what is it I can do for you? Can't say there's been any major upsets to report these last few weeks. Alphinoa? Aye, I know the one. Our young champion of the downtrodden. Yulmore's richer than all of Norvrant put together, but it's a different story for them as live outside the city. Most spend every waking moment just trying to stay alive, which makes your friend's dedication to helping others stand out all the more. I can hazard a guess as to where he is now. Get a message to him. But you need somewhere quiet to meet, away from prying eyes. Make for Stilltide. That's the fishing village just up the path here. You're looking for a run-down excuse for a tavern the locals call the Leaky Keel. Wait there, and I'll see that Alphino joins you. Well, that's nice.
Okay, so you're...
Let me see. Okay, so directly to the south is one of my... Oh, it's literally right there. Okay.
Okay. I was gonna say, did he say to go to, right?
To go what?
To go to the right. To go to right.
He said to go to the Leaky
WR.
Keel.
Leaky Keel, which is a tavern.
Yeah, it's like right above us. It's where the Aetherite is, right next to us.
I don't even know where I am right now. Oh, Stilltide. Okay.
Yeah.
Not right.
Yeah.
You just keep going. I'll kill anything that aggroes to you.
Ah, like that?
Yeah. Here. Oh. Well.
I mean, I can re-aggro it if you want.
No, I'm good.
Okay. Just checking. Hey, look, an Aetherite.
Yeah, make sure you're tuned to that.
Yeah, very important. The Leaky Keel.
The Leaky Keel.
Woo.
Woo.
This your first time in a tavern? It's customary to buy a drink if you mean to loiter. What'll you be having? God, someone right behind this building is just having it out with some monster. Ooh, I do like a mead. A fine choice. And what'll you be paying with? They take gil, right? Well now, those are exotic. Where'd you come by coins like that? I'm sorry, dear, I don't doubt they have value, but I don't have a touchstone to test their purity. I'm not about to go begging for one from the neighbors, so we'll just have to come to some other arrangement. Here's an idea. There's a common to the north where we grow our vegetables, but lately the pests have been eating more of them than we have. What do you say to a bit of extermination work? I want you to squash any vermin you find, and then visit the caretaker and give him an earful from me for sleeping on the job. He'll be in the old silo next to the fence, snoring like as not. Do that for me, and you can laze about here as long as you like. Good work, team.
Team.
Ah, there's the next one. Wait, are these the polygon grapes? Beautiful.
They are, you're right.
Yeah. I hadn't gotten to see them before. They're delightful. There's 2 of them.
You need me to heal you?
Oh, thank you. Oh, wait. Okay, so the guy's gonna be in here. Barred door. No response. Maybe you need to knock louder. Okay. No response. Perhaps the occupant is hard of hearing. You hear a faint squeaking from the room beyond. Time to burst in and save the day, brave adventurer. No one is home, and judging by the lack of furniture, they haven't been for some time. The gnawed scraps of vegetables on the floor suggest rats have taken up residence in their absence. Ruh-roh. Alright. Welcome back, dear. What did that good-for-nothing caretaker have to say for himself? Nothing? Gone? Must have left to join the rest of the hopefuls. In Gatetown. Outside Yulemore? You don't have a clue what I'm talking about, do you? And there I was thinking you were another dreamer. Well, never mind all that. Take a seat wherever you like, dear. You've more than earned it. I'll even throw in another drink on the house. 2 meads. Oh.
And how is business today, Mistress Thelma?
Ah. Alphino. Oh, I can autoplay this one. There we go.
Oh, frenetic. Look, I have a new customer.
Tis good to see you, my friend. The barley seeds you wanted. They should produce a better harvest than the last.
What, just like that? Oh, Ralphie, you really are a dear. Well, I guess I'm tidying up some of those empty shacks before the pests move in. Keep an eye on the place while I'm out, eh?
It seems an age since last we spoke. Not since the prisoner exchange in Dome. And Yotsu. It has been even longer for me, of course, if you count the days I've spent here. The time has only added to the relief
I was more worried about you.
Alize said much the same thing. I don't think I've ever had such a scolding. But I believe an exchange of news is in order. Come, tell me of your arrival and all that came before. I see. Both the Exarch and Alize told me what they knew of events, but I had stubbornly clung on to the hope that all-out war might yet be avoided. And poor Tataru, she must be sick with worry. We must endeavor to return as soon as we may. It would be nice to bring her good tidings for a change. But before we bid this world farewell, we must first ensure that it is not rejoined to the source. We must prevent the 8th Umbral calamity. Urianger's vision of the future has, I fear, every chance of coming true. By his description, the catalyst for the calamity was a formless and deadly weapon employed by the Garlean Empire. Which can only mean one thing. Black Rose. Gaius was telling you the truth. When we were on the trail of the Ascians, we saw evidence that the gas was being manufactured once more. Gaius was adamant that the project had been scrapped, but so long as there are wars to be waged, there will always be those determined to win by any means. And thus simply destroying the existing stores of Black Rose would do little to alter fate's course. In that sense, our involuntary journey here to the First was something of a boon. Together with the Exarch, we've developed a theory as to how we believe the rejoinder will be set in motion. I'm sure Urianger himself will cover the subject in more detail. But I can tell you the process requires that both worlds, the Source and the First, be facing an existential threat. One being sin-eaters, of course. They are a menace that I would dearly love to remove, and not just to avert a calamity. I may be a stranger to this world, but I will not stand idly by and let innocent people be slaughtered. That is what brought me to the gates of Yulmore. Ignoring its pretensions as a kind of capital city to what remains of the world, it is nonetheless a center of power and authority. If any solutions are to be found, I believe our search should begin there. What say you, old friend? Hungry for another adventure? And so we take to the road once more.
Alright, Alpha now acquired. At least 8 time?
No, you still have to continue with Alphanos.
I get to hang out with Alphino for a while. Alright, cool.
Yeah, this happens with both of the twins.
Okay. Assuming you have no objections, let us make our way directly to the city outskirts. If we time our arrival just right, you may be lucky enough to see why I have yet to set foot in Yulmore, despite my best efforts to do so. Come, from here I must head west, and then cross a small bridge.
Alright, you know the drill. Just keep going. I'll take care of anything that aggroes.
Excellent.
Or we'll stop if it gets to be too much anyway.
Yeah, makes sense.
I'm a healer. I can handle it.
Yeah, like, scream if you need help. But if you stick to the roads, you shouldn't have much try to aggro you.
You say that.
Yeah. Hey, Alphino. Ecclesia seems peaceful, does it not? Almost familiar? I had a similar impression of the Crystarium. Even in this distant world, people are much the same. To think that whenever a calamity struck in the source, a reflection such as this one, with all its culture and history, was being erased from existence. No! Get away from me! Over there! Quickly, someone's in trouble. Oh. Off we go. Manic madam. Same. Oh, thank the fates, you— Look out! My poor heart. Thank you, young miss. Ah, there you are. In my haste, I lost my bearings, but I see you have the situation well in hand. Fine work. Are you all right, madam? Just a few bruises from where I fell. Nothing compared to what was in store for me before this brave soul came to my rescue. I honestly thought I was done for. My feet are not as swift as they once were, and I knew there was no one left to hear me scream. Not that I let that stop me. I should probably leave my old house behind and queue up outside Yulmar with the rest of them. Doubt those fancy lords and ladies would welcome an old crone like me. Still, even a shack near the gate has to be safer than anything here. One would hope. Either way, I suggest you avoid wandering alone, lest you make the Sin Eater's task any easier. Thank you again. You saved my life. Now, I'm sure a strapping lass like you has little to fear, but I wouldn't linger long in this place. There's naught to be had here but cobwebs and memories. "'Tis as the lady says. Many in these parts have abandoned their homes to live in Yulmar's shadow. Should the Sin Eaters descend upon this region, there are precious few with the strength to fight them off. Speaking of which, what have you been told of these monsters?" A brief history, then. 'Twas not long after the flood swallowed the better part of the world that the Sin Eaters first appeared, some beastly, some beauteous. But regardless of their form, all seem incapable of speech and are all driven by the same insatiable appetite for mortal ether. They are predators, and we are their prey. Calesia suffers from far fewer attacks than most regions, but even so, the list of the Sin Eaters' victims grows longer by the day. A tragedy without end. Still, we've won a small victory this time, at least. Now, shall we press on? We need to return to where the road forks and follow the path that leads west.
Chico?
I'm behind you. I'm behind you. Hello. Okay, so... yeah, back down here and then the other fork.
Yulmar. Towards Yulmar, but...
yeah.
Not into Yulmar.
Exactly. Is that a big frog robot?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a mark. Indomitable.
Indomitable?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, he's just chilling there. He's just hanging out.
That's a near thing.
Ah.
Because this is the area that the near raids take place.
That makes sense. And that's post Shadowbringers.
Yes.
Okay, so we gotta work for that.
Yes.
Okay.
That gate up ahead is known as the Open Arms. This, meanwhile, is the aptly named Gate Town, the dwelling place of the many desperate souls who hope to be chosen to live in the city proper.
I thought I recognised you. Brought a new friend, eh? I'll bet you got a trick or two up your sleeve. Maybe even 3. Care to show me?
She's not here to compete. Leave her be.
What? I was only making conversation.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please! Greetings to our hopeful petitioners, one and all. Your mall extends its warmest regards. Let it be known that a lady of distinction wishes to dine on fish divine. We seek Game Master Culinarian who can guarantee seafood perfection. Dazzle the matron with your delicious dishes, and life in the city will be yours to enjoy. Even on days when fish is not on the menu. Who among you will answer the call? Name yourself or another. We might not at all.
Do you recall how I said Yulmore was a center of power and authority? That is not the only reason for its fame. It is also known as the City of Final Pleasures. The noble and the wealthy who survived the flood gathered here to live out the rest of their days in decadent abandon. A poor man could sooner pass through the iron needle than Yulmore's gates. The only way the common folk can enter this perverted paradise is if they fulfill the whim of the privileged, and so they are picked over like market produce.
That's job hunting is, Alphina.
I mean, yeah. That was me on ZipRecruiter, like, when I was job hunting.
Will not be throwing this one back. Having seen your all too obvious charms, we welcome you with open arms. Come, join us in the city of splendor and live out your life in an ecstasy of endeavor. Oh, just look at those expectant faces. What could you possibly be waiting for? Well, what have we here? An extra share of meal to celebrate our newest resident.
It's a butt.
For you. Enjoy.
It does kind of look like a butt, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Meal is a foodstuff which Yulmore routinely doles out to the people of Gate Town, and apparently a staple for its citizens as well. Many here rely on it to survive in these times of scarcity, yet the whole arrangement just seems... Let's just say it leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
Alright. Let's see here. Now you understand why my attempts to enter the city have thus far come to naught. The dubious privilege of residency must be won via contest with ever-changing rules. They say this policy has been in place for the last 2 decades, ever since Yulmar's current ruler came into power. Yet, from what I've seen, it does more harm than good. Not only does it distract people from our shared struggle against the Sin Eaters, it robs them of their self-sufficiency. I've tried to propose ways they could improve their lot, but my words invariably fall on deaf ears. The attitude is so entrenched now, I worry that, well, mayhap you should take a turn around Gate Town and judge the situation for yourself. So someone back here has something for me. Here we go. Begrimed bloke. Still here, are you? Can't blame you for wanting a slice of Yulmar's pie. If you ask me, you should ditch that sour-faced brat and make a home for yourself here. Gate Town's not much to look at, aye, but at least it's safe, and the meal is the best thing I've ever tasted. Oh, is there an aether current nearby? Okay, so it's like way to the north. Okay. Aha. A large pot bubbles over the flame. Pale chunks, meal, you realize, float in the otherwise plain broth. Aha. Just look at it. Can you imagine a more beautiful city? Every day I dream of the life that awaits me inside those walls. Oh, will they ever pick me? Alright, back to Alpha now. Hello.
How's it going, dude?
How's it going, dude?
Going good, dude.
Going good, dude?
It's going good, dude.
That's good, dude. Hey, Alphino. You've seen what Gate Town has to offer? These people can no longer fend for themselves. They become dependent on handouts of meal and believe Yulmore is the answer to all their woes. Yet no matter how I frame my encouragement, they seem unwilling, nay, unable to conceive of any other way of life. You disapprove of Yulmore, like, just as a whole. 'Tis difficult to make a final judgment without first seeing the city's inner workings. Mayhap it is that uncertainty which always makes me feel so ill at ease here. Not that it matters, however unjust the system seems to me. If these people claim to be content with their lot, it's hardly my place to criticize their choices. But take that elderly lady you rescued. Does it not seem that those who have chosen to forego Yulmar's largesse are doomed to suffer for their independence? In the end, they are all but forced to seek refuge in Gate Town, and so hamlets and fields across the island are left empty and untended, hastening the region's descent into ruin. Nay, I am not convinced that Yulmar's generosity truly serves the best interest of Calicia's people. I'm not so naive as to think there is some miraculous solution to all of this, yet I cannot help but frown at the sight of the hard-working villagers, struggling to survive, even as the chosen few rejoice at being plucked from poverty by the hands of a capricious noble. There has to be a better way. I will not know for sure, however, until I've taken those long-delayed steps through Yulmar's gates. 'Tis fortunate that you arrived when you did, Bran. I've been working on a scheme to insinuate myself into the city. If all goes to plan, it should soon come to fruition. There's a beast tribe who makes its home in the seas surrounding the island. The Ondo, they are called, though you and I know them as Sahagin. For the most part, they keep to themselves in their ocean grottos and rarely have dealings with land dwellers. But, as Tataru took such great pains to impress upon me during our stay in Kugane, business favors the bold, and so I reached out to them. I duly discovered that the Ondo are inordinately fond of land-grown produce, fresh fruits in particular, and when I offered to procure such goods for them, they promised to pay me in pearls. An attractive business venture for any prospective investor. Would you not agree? Surely even the most jaded Yulmorian lord would have time for a merchant who can make pearls from plums and pumpkins. Yes, I've come a long way since my days of buying samurai swords without first negotiating a price. Tataru will never forgive him. I realize this is auto-playing, even though it hasn't fucked me up yet. My appointment with the Ondo is due to take place in a few hours. I just need to collect the produce and meet with them on the shore. Might you help me make the exchange? Excellent. I should be glad for your company. First things first, then. We must pay a visit to Moshamoa, my supplier in right. Come, it's just to the northwest of here. Oh. Uh-oh.
Okay, now where are you? Oh, there you are.
We should just add each other to a party.
Hang on. That's not what I wanted to do. I didn't mean to.
Thank you. Now you can see me on the map if I'm far away. Aha, I see another aetherite. Fuck yeah.
I think this is gonna be Still Tide coming up.
No, this is
no,
right.
That's right. Still Tide was the first one we went to.
Exactly, yeah. Alphino
I
just
keep
told me we were
getting them
going to right.
confused. Right.
Right. See, you're right. We're in right.
Right?
Well, if you don't think we're in right, then you're not right. Is there something I can do for you, friend? Good day to you, Moshimo. This is my associate Bran. We're here to collect the produce I purchased. Huh? I loaded your lackey up with the goods not long ago. My lackey? I know of no such person. Misto lad, short blue hair. No? You said he'd come on your behalf, and since he seemed to know all the details, I just assumed. Confound it, someone must have been eavesdropping on our conversation. If this charlatan was here not long ago, he cannot have gone far. We should split up and search the area. You find a vantage point on the south side of town, and I shall take the west.
Your time.
Aha, here we go. Search the surroundings for a male mistel with short blue hair. You may move the cameras while zoom in and out. Take a target like suspect. Okay, cool. So you have to do the little like zoom in game. Oh, I think I see him. Hang on. Nope. Okay, cool. Oh, he's a cat boy. Pause. Wait, hey, the shoebill.
Oh, is he the... Oh, there he is!
This creature is making no effort to avoid detection, and is also not a mistel. I don't know, he's got like short blue hair. You have located your quarry.
I love how angry they make him look all the time.
I mean, if you see like actual pictures of shoebills, they look like they're pissed off.
They look like Muppets.
Yeah. Bran, any sign of him? Yeah, the shoe bill is right over there. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
That bird. Kill it.
I cannot wait for me to either figure out or you explain what the fuck is going on with the bird. So this is the first time I've seen it.
Okay, keep pointing him out.
Okay, cool. If I see him, I'll point him out to you until I either, like, put 2 and 2 together or someone tells me.
Keep pointing him out, and I'll tell you eventually, because it's not very clear through the story as far as I can tell.
Yeah, like, I feel like if you told me right now, it'd be, like, a spoiler.
That I don't.
Yeah, we'll see. I feel like if you tell me right now, it'd be a spoiler. I have absolutely no way to know. Alright. You've a keen eye. Let us move in before he makes good his escape. Like, I only have one guess right now, based only on where you've seen it. So since you once posted a screenshot of it in the in-room window, in the Crystarium, and when I went into the in-room, like, 2 minutes ago, I immediately saw Ardbert and had a conversation with him. I think it has something to do with him, question mark?
Yes, but no.
Okay, yeah. I was like, that's the only thing that, like, I could put together currently. Otherwise, the shoebill currently has not done anything. He just appeared and stood there menacingly. Hey man, how's it going? This one's voiced. I get to go back to my cross-stitch.
The thief who claims the harvest on my behalf.
Oh. Poor buddy.
Forgive me. I have to get into the city. I have no family and all my friends have already been chosen. No one here gives a damn about me. When the meal gets handed out, I'm lucky if I get a smell of it. No matter what I do, they won't call out my name. I'm so tired, I'm so bloody hungry. Or maybe I can steal your idea. Get in that way.
What is your name?
Buddy.
Tell me then, High Shear, must it be Yulmore or nothing? What of the Crystarium? They may not offer charity, but you would be fairly compensated for any work you do.
No, it has to be Yulmore. That's where all my friends are. We made a promise that we'd live together in paradise.
Was to make my deal with the Underworld Clave. Listen carefully, and I shall tell you my plans for the business, and how best to arouse the Yulmoran's interest.
You'll give me your place. Just like that.
I'm giving you a chance, nothing more. What comes of it is entirely up to you.
I understand. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I would have just thrown him into the water.
Yeah, honestly. But Alphino's nice.
Alphino's a much better person than I am.
Yeah.
High Shear, it was the difference between life
We don't deserve Alphino.
I do not regret my decision, but I will admit that a part of me wonders if it was for the best. We strive to bring swift salvation to this world, that countless lives might be saved, not least your own, even if it came at the cost of one man.
Alphina wouldn't have done that. That's not who you are.
I suppose not. Were a Stinian here, would most likely scoff at my soft-heartedness.
Same old Alfino, ever the slave to sentiment.
But I thank you for your kind words nonetheless. Let us see to it that both these stories have a happy ending. Shall we return to Reitman?
Hey, you want to know what Estinian's up to right now?
I feel like I will find out, but, like, if it's funny and not a huge spoiler, go ahead and tell me.
I mean, it should be kind of like, when you hear it, it's gonna be like, oh, of course, he's being you right now.
Oh my god.
The Scions needed extra help, so they tackled him.
Oh my god. Alright. Let's see here. So we're heading... Oh, we're heading way out there. Okay, so that's near where the Aether Compass wants me to go anyway. Yeah. Yes, we'll head up to...
Whoa.
Sorry! I passed by too many things because I was looking at a map instead of, like, watching where the fuck I was going.
Nah, you're fine.
I mean, I know anything here I could also just kill.
You could.
I'm not as over-leveled as I've been in previous expansions because I've been trying to level so many classes. But
yeah,
I am...
you're level 73 right now. You're a wee bit squishy with that many people.
I could probably take them on one at a time. It would take a minute, but I could do it, you know? I guess it's not here that I want to be.
Remind you of someplace, though?
What?
To me, it looks like, Morby Dry Docks.
It does, yeah. I know a lot of these areas are supposed to be, like, faintly reminiscent of places we've already been.
Some of them, yeah.
Yeah.
You were about to give an example, though.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oops.
What was your example?
Like, what is the big, expensive city? Yulmore. Like, Yulmore seems like a more extreme Ul'dah.
See it? It's somewhere between Ul'dah and Ishgard.
Yes.
If you ask me.
Exactly, yeah.
Because it's got, like, that city in the sky thing.
It's got the city in the sky thing, and, like, no one's allowed in, but, like, it's got this extreme, like, wealth inequality thing, and that was a large theme in Ul'dah.
And in Ishgard.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So it's...
Alright, so Alphino's helping that person. I'm gonna get the Aether Current, because they're probably fine. I'm just gonna get this really quick, and then I'll help them. Weakened wretch. Me too, man.
That's what they called me in high school.
Alright. I was there. No, they didn't. Alright, that should take care of the worst of his injuries. Mercy. Mercy, I beg you. Breathe easy, sir. No harm will come to you here. The poor man is shivering. Pray, keep an eye on him while I get a fire going. Okay, so he's got really fancy clothes. Is he from Yulmore?
Yes. Kind of, sort of.
I figured I'm about to find out. I thought for certain I was dead. However am I to repay this kindness? We'll settle for the tale behind your current predicament. Why don't you begin by telling us your name? Crystal. I was invited into Yulmore to work as an artist. A wealthy couple took me in to paint pictures for them, but when my style proved contrary to their taste, they just quickly turfed me out onto the street. I was left penniless and patronless, a grave sin in Lord Vothry's city. So Vothry is the current, guy in charge there. Within days, they brought me before the man himself, and he asked me what I meant to do. Dejected as I was, I told him that I wished to leave. Little did I know how soon he would grant me my wish. They flung me over the balustrade into the goddamned ocean. So that, just happened. From up there, how are you not dashed to pieces? Don't ask me. Luck, I suppose. Though if you hadn't found me when you did, it wouldn't have counted for much. Monstrous. And the citizens condone such barbaric punishment? Oh, without a second thought. When Lord Vothry passes judgment, no one so much as blinks, let alone argues. In Yulmore, his word is law. The more I hear about Yulmore, the more determined I am to see what waits within its walls. I shall bend all my thoughts towards securing another way into the city. There must be something we can do. But first, we should convey Tristal to the shelter of the village. Fire or no fire, he needs to be out of this chilly coastal air. Away into the city? Oh, so he will help us get some kind of idea. I can't go up from here. Damn. I can aggro shit, though. Oh, fuck, I can aggro shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going this way.
Don't worry,
Sorry.
I'm keeping an eye on you. We'll stop if it gets to be, if you start taking damage.
We're totally fine. Okay. Pray accept my deepest gratitude. I owe you both my life. And if you'll permit me, I would assist you in your attempt to enter Yulmore. Insofar as I am able, at any rate. Oh, that person waves at me. I can't wave back because I'm talking to people. To be frank, the thought of sending my saviors into that awful place makes me sick to the stomach. But since it's plain you've set your minds on it, you should take this. It's my favorite paintbrush. The Yulmoran elite are never satisfied until they get exactly what they want, and if I'm not mistaken, the couple I mentioned will be looking for someone to replace me. If you make a show of owning such a well-used brush, you may be able to convince people you have a talent for painting. Alphino actually can draw.
He can.
That's been established before. Are you certain? This is your livelihood. We cannot deprive you of such a treasured possession. Oh, they got a fancy mount. I give you
that's the one you get for getting all the ponies.
Oh, I have 3 of the ponies. Are there 4 of them?
There's more than 4.
Oh, okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, that's a lot of ponies.
Wow, that's a lot of ponies.
Too bad I'm not
Bad
getting
I'm
them.
not riding them.
Good work. A plus.
A plus.
Alright. I give it gladly after all you've done for me. Besides, I don't think I have the heart to paint anymore. As to what I'll do instead, I honestly haven't decided. But I shan't stay long in this place, not with that city brooding over me. Nay, I'll move on to new lands and a new profession. I'll keep you in my prayers from now until my dying day. Go to the Crystarium. They say kindness is its own reward, but Crystal has repaid us with a gift as timely as it was unexpected. We will, however, need to act upon his advice before another painter steps in to fill the vacancy. Thankfully, I do have some modest skill with a brush. Nothing approaching that of a true artist, of course, but enough to play the role, I would hope. As for you, well, if you don't mind taking a subordinate role, mayhap you could pose as my assistant. Then it is settled. All we need to do now is return to Gate Town and await the next appearance of those vile jesters. I do like the jesters' little costumes, though.
They're so silly.
They're really cute. Actually, there are quests for me in here that will probably give me Aether Currents! Quest sync. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not gonna actually, like, listen to what's going on in those quests. I just want them so that I can get them done at some point during or between streams.
So that one, what's that one called?
I'll know in a second. I got a plankless task is the one I grabbed a second ago. And this one, Village of Woe.
I think it's Village of Woe. That is a quest chain.
Okay, well this one currently just wants me to do something over here.
Okay.
So that's easy enough for me to just grab and go do. Is this guy gonna help me? Hang on. Oh no, he's helping that person. Okay, he almost like left after doing his quest part. Alright, cool. Okay, so that's not very far. I am gonna skip the little cutscene.
So yeah, this is the one that's a quest chain. I don't quite know what it's going to unlock at the end, but...
Yeah, it looks like she's just gone back to this village, so I'm gonna go until it's, like, too far out of my way to continue. And then we'll continue with helping Alphino into the city. Oh, okay, and then I just go back up to where she was. And that's the end of this, which will give me the Aether Current, and I can deal with the rest of the quest chain later.
Right.
And Aether Compass. Okay, it's up to the, like, the northeast, but it's not super far, so I'll probably get that soonish.
So I imagine the next quest is Talos Interrupted?
Well, currently the quest I'm on is City of Final Pleasures, for, like, the main quest.
No, I mean the, that quest chain, that...
Oh, let me see what she gives me. Finish Village of Woe. Yes, Talos Interrupted.
Alright.
I'm gonna grab it really quick, just so it's in my log, which I've cleared out a lot of my quest log. Okay, now that's out of my way. Cool. We continue with main quest.
Oh? Okay, that unlocks a tribal quest line.
Oh, very fun. Okay. I don't like these dodos.
Sorry, I'm coming.
No, you're fine. I'm going the wrong way anyway.
Going the wrong way. How do they know where we're going? I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming.
No, it's fine. I think I can just outrun these things.
I'm right behind you.
Alright, now we just wait. And then we get to see the little jester ladies again.
Rathalos' takeoff animation.
Yeah. Here they come. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention once more. What a day it's been for the folks at our door. We've welcomed a peddler who made pearls from a plum, and now we've a place for a painter of a plum. So come along and don't be slow. It's time to let your colors show. I can paint. Portraits, at least. Landscapes and still lifes are so rarely commissioned these days. Oh ho! I thought I spied some new faces in the crowd. What fortune that you should feel at ease around an easel. What proof have you of your prowess? Any masterpieces on your person? Sadly not. Everything I paint is soon sold. Such is the life of a working artist. I have only my brush to testify for me, though you will note that it has seen no small amount of service. Aha! Oh-ho! Flecks of paint, both old and new, a tool much loved and much used. Not a prop to be conjured on the hop. Very well, come with us and we'll put those talents to the test. And who is this hanger-on? Well-wisher or parasite? Why, this is my assistant. She whose unfailing support allows my art to flourish. I will go with her or not at all. Parasite, then. We shall leave her fate in the hands of your new employer. It matters not a whit to us. And having filled our latest vacant space, we retire to Yulmar's sweet embrace. Oh, mercy me, the meal! We almost took our leave without leaving a loving token. We must empty the sacks ere we make our way back.
Redemption is beyond us. The lament of all but saints and fools, and the comfort of the lords and ladies of this accursed place. Once they held fast against the madness, only to embrace the coming cataclysm and delight in the
Oh.
days.
I like this place.
Perhaps in rapture they seek to lose themselves and
Welcome, welcome to the city of final pleasures. Feel free to weep at its magnificence. No? Not even a single tear? Moving right along, then. Our first task is to register you as residents. You know, make it all nice and official. We'll smooth the way, so you just need to put on your happy faces and head through to Joyous Hall. The Bureau of Immigration is in the first room on the left side of the passage. Declare your name and occupation in a nice, loud voice. The clerks will tell you where to go from there. Oh, and pay no mind to those folk off to the side of the road. Much like the hopefuls in Gatetown, they haven't earned the right into the city proper. If, however, you enjoy basking in the envy of your fellow man, then by all means, take your time. But why waste another moment? Go, enjoy the beginning of your new life in paradise. Oh, hello. The Bureau of Immigration, was it? Suppose we better show ourselves willing for the time being. Oh, there you go. Oh, so there's Aethernet shards here. Alright.
Yeah, so this place is... basically this expansion's equivalent of, say, Idleshire.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh,
or
door.
Ralger's Reach.
That makes sense, yeah. Welcome to Yulmore, fortunate friends. May I have your names? I'm Alphino, an artist, and this is Bran, my assistant. Ah, yes, I was informed of your imminent arrival. We can forego the usual interview and begin processing your registration papers forthwith. I was confused for a second there. Like, we just got here and he was like, great, get the fuck out. Now, the citizens of Yulmore are divided into two classes. There are the free, who are blessed with the favor of Lord Vothri, and the bonded, who work in the employ of the free. You will be joining the ranks of the bonded. Your duties are to serve a patron in the capacity for which you were chosen. In your case, painting pretty pictures. Should your patron dismiss you for any reason, you must find another sponsor among the free or accept work as a general laborer. I see. And might you tell us something of the patron we are to serve? The two patrons, actually, Chai News and Dulia Chai, a misspelled couple whom most refer to as the Chais. They are both gentle souls, but I would ask that you conduct yourself with respect and humility, for your own sake as much as theirs. Now, a moment, please, while I complete the relevant paperwork. Hi, Saber. You on the desk now? Oh, you're very soft. All in order. These are your registration documents. Take those papers next door and submit them to the clerk. Once they've been stamped, you will officially be Yulmorian citizens. Hi, Saber. How you doing?
Her meowing.
Yeah, she wants something. What's going on? What are you doing? What you doing? You're just intently sniffing the armrest of my chair. Okay, now you've realized that I am here as well. Hi. How's the desk? Oh, you just want to sit on the desk? Okay. Okay, yeah. Let me see if I can kind of move things around so you can be comfortable. Okay. Alright, into here then. Registration officer. Welcome to the Bureau of Registration. Papers, please. Registration papers. What have we here? Alphino, artist. Bran, artist assistant. To be employed in the service of Lord Chai News and Lady Dulia Chai. Yes, everything seems to be in order. Your registration is hereby approved. I think it best we deliver you to the Chai residence before... Oh dear. You smell hideous. Well, damn. Did you crawl here through a ditch? It's like an unholy miasma of dust and sweat and the musk of some unwashed beast. Proceed directly to the delousery next door and scrub yourselves clean. Use whichever showers are free. After you've rinsed away that stench, you want to splash yourself with this perfume, liberally. Once you've made yourself presentable, then you may proceed to the Chai residence. Cornine, the guard by the stairs, will give you directions. Well, shit, alright. I hadn't realized we were so aromatic. You comfy, Saber? Alright, well, where are you going?
I'm looking around.
Oh, okay. Ah. Shower time. What? What are you doing, Saber?
Being a cat.
Yeah, she being a cat. She's being a little baby. You rinse yourself clean in a stream of water. Wow.
Got called a baby on stream today.
What are you doing?
Being a baby.
On stream?
Yeah, it was on stream.
Hang on. Inspect the no, wait, hang on. Oh, apply the perfume. That is probably in here. Cool. Use.
That's just Saber every time we stream.
Yeah. She's just a baby.
She's just baby. Don't know what to tell you. You're a baby.
She baby. Saber, did you know you're baby? I know we tell you all the time. Oh, hello.
I have to put on this glamour.
Oh. Oh, yes. Very pretty. Very nice. Eh. Saber. Thank you. She just smacked me in the face with her tail. And now she's going back to the bed.
Oh, baby.
She's gonna go be a baby over there. Oh, no. You leaving? Alright, she's leaving. She's gonna go do important cat things elsewhere in the house.
Got important cat things to do.
Important cat things to do. Anyway, I gotta read cutscenes. Oh, you've showered and dressed already, have you? Is it not? That is to say, it seems rather exposed for one's ablutions, does it not? Hey, all of these answers are good. So we got hurry up and shower, Stinky. We got what would a Stinian say? We got Alice would have been drying her hair by now. I think I'll go with what would a Stinian
So insistent.
say.
They're so insistent that a Stinian likes bathing.
Yeah. Good gods, you will mention nothing of this. Swear to me.
I think almost everybody chooses what would a Stinian say.
It's funny. Well, that was bracing. I believe the lingering smells of the road have been successfully expunged. Shall we go and present ourselves to our new patrons, then? Alright, off we go. You're looking to present yourself to the Chais, are you? Let me explain how the city's laid out, then. Imagine 3 layers, one on top of the other. This layer here is called the buttress. Above us is the understory, where the military has its headquarters, and above that, you've got the canopy, which is where the free citizens of Yulemore spend their days. So, if you want to find your new patrons, you'll need to keep climbing until you run out of stairs, then look for the Grand Dame's parlor. They'll be in there, like as not. What?
So where do these people sleep?
I don't think they're supposed to sleep.
Is this like Vegas?
Yeah.
Don't answer that, it is.
I mean, what did you expect?
It was rhetorical.
Yeah, and I answered rhetorically. Yeah, that's how that works. Okay, now we're out of stairs. Here's an aetheryte. Oh wow, they really dressed up their aetheryte. Love that. Special permission is required to use this aetheryte? Fuck off. Oh, there is a summoning bell. I'm gonna talk to my boys.
Boys?
Boys? Alright.
I was busy thinking
Boy time.
about boys.
Oh, the bell is different around here. I think I noticed it was different in the Crystarium too. But now I'm actually like looking at it. It's really cute.
He's got a little fairy on it.
Alright. Back out
Oh,
you
yeah,
go.
where is the summoning bell around here?
I'm in front of it.
Aha!
Alright, cool. And back out they go. Nice. Oh, I've seen this lady in the cookbook.
Julia.
Julia.
Miss Julia, my beloved.
So these are the people that hired that artist and then decided they didn't like his art.
Oh, who's this then?
Oh, this one's voiced.
Oh, it's not their fault. They're stupid.
Lord and Lady Chai, pray forgive our intrusion. I am given to understand you were in search of an artist.
Ah, you must be the new,
Oh, goodness me. What an adorable boy. That silken hair, those pearly cheeks, oh, and you even smell wonderful, like a bed of flowers. I approve of this one, dearest. I am positive he'll paint us the most delightful pictures.
yes. Well, as long as he paints better than that talentless wretch we sent back in last year.
Wonderful, wonderful. Welcome to Yulmore.
Alphino, if it please you, my lady. And this is my assistant.
Your assistant? I've heard of folk bringing in family members, but this seems a bit irregular. Aren't you a little young to have a protege?
We are family in all but name, my lord. Though we share no blood, we have stood by each other through life's many challenges, resolved to prevail together or not at all. Of all people, 'tis she who best understands my work. With her unique insight guiding my hand, the art I create
Probably
is
older
sure
than
to
me.
satisfy your expectations. Once the picture has begun, of course, I shall have no need of constant encouragement. And so I wondered, rather than her being in your way, might it then be permissible for my assistant to explore the city she has so longed to see? Out of gratitude for her priceless contribution to my art, I thought it only fair that I make this humble request on her behalf.
Like, no, I legitimately love the chais.
Oh, excellent. I'm very excited. Because they look delightful.
They're...
Uh-huh.
They're so stupid.
Oh, I'm
But,
very
like,
excited.
And like, I know the whole thing with like their last artist getting thrown off of the top of Eomore. It's bad.
Like, it sounds like they didn't decide he was gonna get thrown out. They just decided they didn't want him to work for them.
That is true.
Yeah, because they said earlier, like, if...
Eomore,
Yeah, like, if you, if your boss, like, decided they didn't like you anymore, you either had to find a new sponsor, or you could do, quote-unquote, general labor? But then
Right.
why did that guy get thrown out? I feel like there's a little bit more going on.
there is.
Yeah. But they didn't
but,
personally throw him out.
Exactly. Like everyone in Eomore, consequences don't exist to them.
Yeah. That's the thing you see a lot with this, like, a story trope of, like, a city of only rich people. Is they are very far removed from the consequences of their actions. And that, you know, shit happens to other people.
Because of them. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Because of them, or even just, like, in general.
In this case, because of them.
In this case, because of them. So this is
And, like,
this is gonna be an interesting
It's
little arc.
debatable. It is kind of debatable how much they realized was going on.
I'm sure we'll
But anyway,
find out,
continue.
maybe. Alright, let's see what Alphino has to say. Now you have the opportunity to experience Yulemore. I suggest you make the most of it. Explore the city top to bottom. In other words, I would start with the canopy and go from there. Try wandering around the market stalls, mayhap? Such places are usually filled with colorful characters, only too eager to share local gossip with a friendly visitor. I would appreciate, of course, if you could share any discoveries with me in turn. We should both learn as much as possible about our, new place of residence. Alright, good luck, Alphino. What does this person want? The boutique always wins. I'm really curious about this.
Teak always wins.
Disciple of the Handerland, level 70 or above. Okay, so that's...
Oh, that must be collectibles.
Oh, okay. Fascinating. Alright, amiable maiden. Ah, hello there. A fresh register, are we? You seem a little lost. Well, 'tis lovely to make your acquaintance. Speaking of acquaintances, you wouldn't happen to have run into my attendant on your wanderings, would you? Big, strong lad, long hair, tied back. He was escorting me on a shopping errand when I realized I'd dropped my handkerchief, and now I've been waiting here all alone while he's been off searching for it. I'm not terribly fond of being alone. If you do see him, I would be obliged if you could pass on this message. Forget the silly handkerchief and return to my side at once. Oh boy. Alright. Aha! I think I found the guy. Oh my god. Buddy. I was like, oh, there's someone over there. Oh my god. Dude! How do you fuck this up?
He reached too far over the railing to try to get her handkerchief back.
Oh my god. Wicked White, that was too close. Dude. Thank you, friend. I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't come along. I was trying to rescue my lady's handkerchief, you see. The wind must have blown it over the edge, but luckily it caught on something. I thought if I could just stretch out far enough... Uh-huh. You risked your life for a scrap of cloth. It's not just a scrap of cloth, not if it belongs to her. I would risk my life and more to spare my mistress but a single moment of sadness. When I first came to Yulemore, I thought only of improving my lot in life. But there is so much more to this city than wealth and plenty. There's no war here, no conflict. The residents all treat each other with warmth and respect, do they? My mistress has been ever so kind to me, and I can think of no other place in Calusia I could possibly be happier. Sorry, I might have gotten a bit carried away. I find it hard to stop when I start counting my blessings these days. Please, you should come with me to meet my lady. When she hears of your deed, you'll be witness to her generosity firsthand. What? Lonely, you say? Curse my clumsy feet. I must return to her immediately.
Time.
Hmm?
That was auto-playing the whole time.
Oh, it was? Oh, I was just reading it fast
It
enough.
was.
Good on me. My attendant told me everything. I'm so very grateful you were there to offer your assistance. You value him highly, then, I guess. As if he were a member of my own family. I could not live the wonderful life I lead without him. We free citizens owe our bonded our unending gratitude. Mayhap in another society, our different standing would breed prejudice or resentment, but in Yulmore, a most glorious measure is in place to avert such unpleasantness. Part of that measure requires that the free surrender their fortunes. Upon registration, all of our property, financial, intellectual, or otherwise, is given over to the city. In exchange, we are provided with ample funds and commodities to live a life of pampered luxury. Being liberated from the concern of earning coin is an almost miraculous effort on people's outlook. There are no rivals to compete against, only fellow residents with whom to enjoy our tranquil existence. Now, if you'll excuse us, I must see what the markets have to offer as a reward for the return of my handkerchief. Oh, and I've not forgotten you, of course, our courageous messenger turned rescuer. Ah, I get shoes. Shoes. All this talk of relying on the bond, and I haven't given a thought as to what your duties might be. I hope I haven't interrupted your work unduly. A tour of the city, is it? Then you really must visit the beehive. It's always buzzing with activity. Local humor. Anyway, a lady by the name of Tista B.A. usually has her seat near the entrance. She will gladly speak with you on any number of topics, assuming you find yourself on her good side.
You're gonna play a card game with that lady.
I have to play a card game?
You have to play a card game.
Oh. I like card games.
You remember in Animal Crossing, the game where they're like, is this card higher or lower
oh.
than your card?
Okay, I like the beehive. Yeah, the beehive's cool.
I wonder if they're ever going to give us this dance.
What, the little, like, pole dance that he's doing?
Yeah.
I hope they do. That'd be fun.
There's also a unique one up here.
Oh? What, you mean you see different people than I do?
No, I mean, these dances are unique. I've never seen people, like, doing them before.
No, I mean, like, do you see a dancer, like, up here on these stages?
You don't see her there?
Yeah, there's no one up here where I'm at. Only the guy in the middle and the two dancers where you're at.
That's odd. I don't know why that would be.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm in a weird story-locked location.
But there's dancers on both of those stages.
Yeah, not for me. Look at the stream.
Huh. Let me see. No, that's odd. I don't know why that would be a story-locked thing.
Yeah, I don't know. Because, like, I'm not allowed to see the rain in the Crystarium.
Oh, well, that's I know why that is.
Okay, cool.
I know why that is.
Do you want to come sit with us?
No, I can't sit anywhere. I have hemorrhoids.
Okay. Alright, you sit there. I'm gonna talk to this lady. Oh, I have to stand up to do it. I can't sit anywhere. Okay.
Actually, Bran, I can't
Sit anywhere.
anywhere.
Man, I miss Vine. Okay. Welcome to the beehive, my little drone. Seeking the sting of excitement to liven up your day? I can tell at a glance when folk are new to our happy colony. It's the nervous fluttering, you see, always gives them away. This lady has almost the same haircut as me. Almost. She's got little, like, twin tails instead of braids. Now I'm curious how that would look on Bran. Alright. Why don't we play some cards to set you at ease,
adorable.
Huh? A quick game of high or low. It's simply a matter of guessing who has the bigger hand. If you win, I'll grant you a single favor. Within reason, of course. Interested? Ready for a game of high or low, then? Sure. Good for you. No time like the present, I say. I hope I didn't need to ask how to play.
It's high or low. It's
it sounds simple, but I also thought Mahjong would give me like a
well, yeah. You remember in
tutorial.
Animal Crossing how you have to play the card games with the visitors to get them to stay?
No, actually. I don't think I ever got to like getting a visitor to stay.
Like somebody at your campground?
My cards add up to 21, and you have a total of 12. Haha! I win! Do I just have to play one time? Congratulations, your guess was right. Usually I concede defeat at this point, but what do you say to a rematch? One more win, and then we'll talk about that favor. Another match of high or low? Come now, little honeybee. We all need our diversions. Let's go. That's the spirit. Let me sort out the deck.
Oh, you are dying.
Oh, hang on. I just, like, lost internet.
Yeah, you did. Can you hear me?
Okay. I can still hear you, so I think I might be back. Okay.
I saw the card flip over. I think we're puttering, but...
Okay, so I'm just starting another game with her. I would refresh your screen. You should just see Trista.
Yeah. Yes, I do see her.
Okay,
Three
cool.
cards for you, three cards for me. You flip one of yours over, and I flip two of mine.
Alright, perfect. So it looks like we're okay now. Okay, which will be higher or lower than hers. Okay, so that's 8, mine's 7, and that's 6. I'm gonna call low again? Okay, hers is 18, and I've got... 18, even. Draw, okay.
Okay, because that just means
Yeah, it seems
there
we came
can't
out
be a
equal.
winner because there's only two options.
Yeah, but as lovely a coincidence as that may be, we still need a clear winner. Play again? That's what I like to hear. Let me shuffle the deck. Okay, I think this one's gonna be higher. You're going with high then? Right, let's see what we've got. Her cards are 19, and mine is... lower. I lost.
Yeah, this took me several tries too.
Yeah, it seems like it will, because it's just a straight guessing game.
Yeah.
So I just have to beat her one more time?
I think so.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna say high. 15. I've got 18. I win! I know how math works. And probability, kinda. Well, would you look at that? I think you got a knack for this, newcomer. Congratulations. Victory is yours, as is the prize I promised. Come, whisper in my ear then, and don't be shy. Tell Atista what she can do for you. That's all? How delightfully wholesome. But if knowledge is what you want, then that is what you shall have. In my humble estimation, the most wondrous thing about this town is how safe we are from the Sin Eaters. They say Lord Vothry was born with the power to command them, which means no Ylmorian need ever raise a weapon in defense of the city. Was that the kind of thing you wish to know? If your itch still needs scratching, you might get a few words out of Atharn over there. There's not that a merry sot likes more than the sound of his own voice. Okay, I'm really curious just to look at, like, the back of this haircut. Okay, so she also got, like, a little braid in the back. That's really cute.
Oh, really?
Yeah, go look at her.
Oh, she does.
Yeah,
Very cute.
That's just a really cute little hairstyle. And the little lilac hair is very pretty. Alright. Was that due to Ylmore, you say? Gaha! Only just arrived and already you're looking to peel away the layers of mystery. Oh, I'm all for chatting, but you need to slow down and enjoy life, my friend. I'll tell you what. You hop up on stage and give us a dance first, and then we can have our little talk. Oh, boy. Oh, okay, I have to do it in either one of these, like, top. That's why there's no one up here. Because I'm supposed to go up here and do a dance. Alright, let's select a dance. I have the bee's knees. Okay, do I need to do it at the other one too? Oh, I think I just have to do just the dance emote, not just any of them.
Yeah.
Dance. Okay.
Dancing, fun part, half time.
Okay, excellent. Jump! Now that was a show. You're welcome to clamber up on stage anytime you like. So what was it you wanted to ask me? Yes, something about our fair city. Well, I can tell you it wasn't always so peaceful as it is today. The Ylmorian army may be the very essence of military might, but even our forces saw grievous losses in the war against the Sin Eaters. I thought that the current guy, could control them and you didn't have to fight at all. But there's an entire floor of this city that is the military. That's weird.
Always that way.
Yeah.
Is what he's saying.
Yeah.
The current leader can control the Sin Eaters.
Yeah, but there is still, when they invited, or when they, welcomed us in here, they were like, yeah, the bottom floor is for, the, welcoming and also, the people who are, indentured. And then the top floor is for all the, free people. And then the middle tier is the military.
Correct. So yes, they do still have a military. I mean, there are still monsters out there other than...
Yeah, that is fair.
And also, they aren't the only settlement.
Yeah, that is fair. Okay, that makes sense. Things changed for us, around 20 years ago now, when the old ruler's son came to power. He's got this way with the Eaters, you see, turns them docile as house cats. I wouldn't be exaggerating to say they become something of an ally to Ylmore, no longer an enemy to be feared. And yet elsewhere, there are still fools who insist on fighting their losing battles. Pah! A toast to Lord Vothry. You've gained the preliminary sense of the city. The Chais and Alphina will be expecting your return. Alright, we get to go see the Chais again.
Chais? You know what it is? It's that they're so in love with each other that they don't notice anything else that's going on.
You know, that is a delightful trope.
And that's why I forgive them for their war crimes.
Their what?
Listen, they let a guy get thrown off.
Oh, boy. Oh, you've returned from your jaunt around the city? So soon? Where's Alphino? You needn't have hurried back. Young Alphino has yet to put brush to canvas. One cannot rush good art, I'm told. Or good artists, apparently. Ah, finally. Oh, he gets a new costume! Yeah! I put together an ensemble out of the garments you chose. Is this satisfactory? Oh, goodness gracious me! That last outfit was so precious, but this makes you look positively dashing. You truly are a handsome boy, however am I to decide? I don't recall this part of the artistic process. Exactly. The lad is an artist, dearest, not a dress-up doll. It's about time we set him to work for the reason we called him here. Must we?
I think if she wants to use him as a dress-up doll, we should let her.
Listen, like, they... Both of them brought Alphino into the city. If they want to, like, give him some fun little outfits, she should be allowed to give him a bunch of fun little outfits.
Yeah, like...
They decide that he needs to paint, they can decide that he doesn't have to paint.
Honestly, Julia literally saw Alphino and went, I have a son now. Cool.
Son. Free son.
Free son.
Son acquired. Alright. Must we? I do love a good painting, but I thought since we were enjoying ourselves so thoroughly... Well, like, not... That is to say, as long as you... just make sure you give the lad time to prepare. We know who'll be upset if he's not ready to paint at a moment's notice. Whatever you say, darling. So, shall we pick out some jewelry next? I love them so much.
He can't say no to her.
Good.
He's so... his wife.
That's his wife. Alright, how's it going,
And
Alphino?
she thinks the world of him. Like...
Yeah. Alright. Lady Chai has a very particular sense of beauty, and apparently that extends to how I should dress whilst painting. But this obsession of hers works in our favor. The time I spend indulging these distractions is the time you can use to continue your explorations. For this excursion, I'd like you to delve into the layer below us and sniff about the military headquarters. I'm sure the understory has its own tale to tell. Alright.
I think they should have let Julia Chai also give the Warrior of Light a fun little outfit.
Yeah.
But then Tataru has, like, just done that, so...
Yeah, Tataru just gave us a fun outfit, but also, I just like fun outfits.
Right?
Yeah. Big fan of a fun little outfit.
Big fan of a fun little outfit.
Like, my retainer just gave me this coat a couple days ago, and now I can give Bran a fun little outfit.
I also have that coat.
Oh, the rebel coat?
Yeah.
It's a nice one.
Well,
It's
I
cute.
don't remember if it's the rebel coat or the urban coat. I have the urban coat.
Ah.
I don't know what the difference is.
So the urban, or the rebel coat has a bunch of, like, little belts and buckles all over it.
Okay.
So it's a lot more of, like, a punkish vibe. But other than that,
And the urban
it's
coat
very
looks
similar.
more modern, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Alright. There's gotta be, like, someone around here I'm, like, supposed to talk to. Oh, okay, cool. So there's just jail cells in here? Okay.
Like jail cells, but they appear to be used for storage.
Yeah, but there's, like, a lady in here.
She's hiding.
Oh, okay. You're one of the bonded, aren't you? Like me? Please, I need your help. My throat, I can't sing anymore. I've been making excuses, but it's just not getting any better. If my patron thinks I'm of no use to him, then... I need you to sneak out to the derelicts and describe my condition to Thoric. There's a list of symptoms, and a hunk of meal to pay for his medicines. Please, I have no one else to turn to. Oh, she's having a time.
she's got vocal nodules.
Oh.
Because her patron keeps making her sing.
Yeah, I can imagine. So do all these open? Oh, okay, they're just all open.
Yeah, that they appear to be used for storage. I'm not sure why they chose that design for the doors, but...
Well, I think the implication is, like, they're here in case they need a large amount of holding cells. Or perhaps they needed some, a while ago, and no longer need them.
That's true.
But currently, they're only being used for storage.
Yeah. I mean, because you've seen jail cells in this game before.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so...
If it's a jail cell, you can't get into it.
Where am I supposed to go? Okay, it's like outside. Got it. So I have to talk to this guy to leave. Boop. Wait, proceed to the canopy. Oh, dang it. Take me back.
Just talk to him to come back down.
The other him, yeah. Okay.
Alright, follow me.
Okay, cool. Cool. I was like, oh, it'll just, like, teleport me, like, on the other side of this door. No. Okay, so there's the Skywatcher. I already got that, Aetherite, so we're good there.
Think about the Skywatcher right now, for you,
Uh-huh.
is he's basically useless. Right where you're at in the story, the weather's always the same.
Yeah, that makes sense. Hey, an Aetherite. It's right next to where I need to be. And then that'll help me teleport back to where I want to go. So I don't have to walk. Hey, bud. You need medicines, tonics, potions? Potion seller. A cure for an ailing voice, is it? No medicine will cure this. Methinks your songbird has a lump in her throat. Must be cut out, excised. And even then, the voice may never heal completely. Poor little songbird. Will they kick her from the nest, I wonder? Or simply silence her chirps? Oh, your face, you didn't know? Of the many hopefuls who enter the city, very few are ever seen to leave, even as corpses. Oh, you might see one or two fortunate fools hurled from the balconies, but the rest? Gone. A town of nightmares it is, not for a ship's rat, oh no. I am content to scurry around down here and nibble on the crumbs which fall from the table. The consultation is over. You have my verdict, and I have my meal. Good day. Well, damn, alright. So I guess we go back.
Nope.
Oh yeah, the understory. There we go. Oh yeah, she's in here. Did you get my medicine? No. So that's it? What am I to do if I can't sing? Ah, there you are, my sweet canary. Have you been crying again? Don't tell me your voice is still not on the mend. Oh, generous sir, have mercy. I've done all I can, but even the apothecary said... Oh. So you've been suffering all this time. I'm sorry, my pet. I hadn't realized your affliction was this grave, but you needn't fret. I'll not reward your hours of trilling by casting you out into the street. You are too kind, sir. But what use am I if I cannot sing? I fear the day I become more burden to you than treasure. Then I shall have a word with Lord Vothry, and arrange for your ascension. In that paradise where resides neither pain nor illness, will your song ring out clearly once again. Or mayhap you think it a step too far? No, you would do that for me? Of course. Why, I would almost wish to hasten my own ascension, knowing your blessed instrument was waiting there to greet me. Ascension? I don't like the sound of that. Ah, you must be a new arrival. Allow me to explain. As all know, the Sin Eaters exist to devour the sinful, but also do they serve to gather the souls of the innocent and shepherd them unto the celestial paradise. It is through Lord Vothry that we have learned this truth. It is through Lord Vothry's grace that the free people of Yulmore are destined to embrace salvation. We are blessed to spend our days surrounded by love and merriment until at last we are called to our final rapture. Even the bonded may find a place within that host, should their patrons deem them worthy. Lord Vothry truly is a great man, isn't he? Now, if you'll excuse us, we must be on our way. May you find eternal salvation for the compassion you have shown my precious canary. Don't like that. Oh wait, here's the Aethernet shard. I can just teleport back to Alpha now. Never mind, I can't go that high up.
Oh no!
Yeah, okay, well I have to walk.
Unfortunate.
Yep. It's really rude that they're putting the Aetherite behind what I can only assume is some type of paywall, is the best way to describe it. I know I just have to get through enough of the quest.
It's story lock.
Yeah, it's story locked. That's the word I'm looking for.
In the context of the world, yeah, it's probably a paywall.
Oh yeah, in the context of, like, what's going on in this city, it's probably a paywall. I get to talk to Alphino now.
Alphino.
Mr. Alphino, how are we doing? 'Tis good to see you back. You were taking so long I began to worry something had happened. I began sketching an outline for the portrait, but nay, the chais appear otherwise occupied. Will you share what your investigations have gleaned thus far? I want to see what he's... Oh, that's a really cute portrait. So, Lord Vothry boasts some manner of influence over the Sin Eaters, does he? That would explain the reverence in which he is held by the citizenry. And as for this ascension business, I cannot help but be put in the mind of that apothecary in his ominous remarks. If so many folks have entered the city over the years, then where do they go? Alright, emergent
Any
splendor.
theories?
They're being fucking fed to the Sin Eaters. That's it. They're being like, you get to, like, go to heaven now, congratulations, and then they die violently. Because they don't realize until that, like, last fucking moment that they're fucked.
You're close. You're on the right track.
Okay, I feel like there's probably gonna be, like, another twist, because it's pretty, like, obvious that's what I'm supposed to think at this point. I take my eye off you for one moment and you're chattering away with that assistant of yours. Am I to assume the outline is done, then? What in the blazes? It's so unflattering. Explain yourself, Alphino. Where's your artistic interpretation? It should evoke images of affluence and nobility and overwhelm the viewer with its boundless beauty. Lord Chai, you stated that this portrait was to commemorate your anniversary. Yours being a joyous union, it seemed to me that a realistic portrayal... Realistic? I don't want realism, I want perfection. A spectacle to slacken jaws and weaken knees, to make people cry out in amazement. Now fetch a blank canvas and... Uh-oh. I say, did that come from above? Oh, these ladies are back. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. A tale to make you quiver and your noble blood freeze. There was a villain on the loose set to ruin our fair city. But our Lord has got him now, and his fate will not be pretty. Yes, the hammer of justice is poised to come crashing down, and one and all who'd watch it fall are invited to join his lordship in the offer. A malcontent? How dreadful. And this man is to face sentencing? That's right. In fact, if you're curious, it might be worth going along for the experience. The offer they mention is part of the Emergent, the level above us where the Lord Vothry resides. Ordinarily, you would be barred from entering, but it seems they'll be opening its doors for the next little while. The Crown Lift will take you up there. We'd better not dawdle, then.
China are genuinely sweet people. They just don't realize and don't think about the effects of what they do will have on other people.
Alright, we get to go up here now.
I think this is an instanced area, but...
Probably? Oh, so that's Lord Vothry?
That's him. That's Vothry.
Is it a big dude?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you're looking at Vothry.
Okay. So all around him are sin eaters.
He's attended to sin eaters.
Hmm?
But how does he keep them from attacking? Mercy! Mercy! By the 12.
Oh!
Kaishia, what happened to you?
Who are these impudent louts? I do not recall requesting their presence.
Lord Vothry, what is the meaning of this? Why is this poor man bleeding to death on your floor?
be fed with ether. Living ether. So, I demanded an offering of flesh, carved by his own hand, from his own hide. And still, he could not do as I asked. A wholly unsatisfactory performance.
Tis true that Kaishia won his place here by fraud, but his actions were driven only by desire to share in your paradise. That you would cast him out I could almost accept, but to humiliate him thus, to demand his very life, is this truly the way of Yulmore?
Dim, deluded child. Have you ever paused to consider what it takes to maintain such a paradise in this barren, broken world of ours? The guarantee of safety and stability. The knowledge that if one only abides by the rules, one has naught to fear. I alone offer these things, for I alone can command the Sin Eaters. And thus am I alone the voice of justice, and any who oppose me, villains to be punished.
People call this paradise.
You were granted a place in my city for a particular skill. What was it?
Painting.
An artist! Then you shall paint a picture for me. Of Yulm. If I find your art pleasing, then I may excuse this display of insolence. Who gave you permission to tend to that criminal wound? I told you to paint me a picture!
What you need is a mirror, not a painting. It will capture the horror I see before me far better than I ever could.
Did that little worm just insult me?
Yes, he did just insult you.
Yeah.
I'll kill them all! I'll enslave their minds! I'll torment them! Torture them! No! Then tear out their hearts!
She was standing in the background.
Ah. Alright, let's see what Alphina's got to say. Forgive me. In my anger, I seem to have marched us back outside again, though it is probably best we leave the island altogether. I believe we've worn out our welcome in Yulmore. In any case, I've seen enough of the world's self-proclaimed capital city to convince me that our battle against the Sin Eaters will find few allies in Calusia. I will accompany you back to the Crystarium. We need to regroup and think on our strategy anew. Cashier, I have done you a great service. You were hungry and desperate, and I offered you a solution without once considering the risks inherent in you accepting it. But if I had known the price you would be made to pay. You gave me everything I needed to make your idea work. It was me who made a mess of things, not you. But even after all the trouble I caused, you still stepped in and saved me, and now Lord Vothri wants us all dead. Why not come back with us to the Crystarium? I'm certain we can find work for you there if you are willing. No, that would just be me leaning on your kindness again. I need to do something, learn how to stand on my own 2 feet. Very well, but you must promise you'll be careful. The Ilmorians may yet come looking for us. I'll keep my head down, don't worry. And you take care too. Give me the chance to repay what you've done for me. Ah! Alphino! Oh, Miss Chai. Lord and Lady
Love
Chai.
her so much.
What in the blazes did you do? You have the entire city looking for you. I took a peek at your unfinished portrait, Alphino. Now, I've had many a beautiful and striking picture painted for me, but there was something about your work. It was as if you had caught the very essence of our love and rendered it naked upon the canvas. It was bold, unflinching, and I adored it. Please, you must come back with us and finish what you began. I will speak with Lord Vothri and vouch for your character. I'm sure we can smooth over any hard feelings. I'm sorry, Lady Chai. There are more important matters to which I must attend. More important? What could be more important than enjoying the days we have left to the fullest? I don't know, saving the world? Pray, press me no further. We are leaving, but I would not presume to take the garments you are so kind to procure for me. One moment. I wouldn't hear of it. Keep the clothes, you silly boy, I insist. And I shall make arrangements so that you can pass through the gate without causing a stir. I expect you to come and visit. Aww. I will return, I promise you that. The outrage I witnessed must not go unanswered. Next time we meet, I shall be better prepared to confront the corruption which hides behind the glittering facade.
Love them.
Alright.
Alright.
So we just need to go back to the Crystarium, which is... Yeah, I can just... Or wait. Okay, yeah, I need to, like, teleport all the way over there. Okay, yeah, I can do that. Easy. Okay, I'm gonna go upstairs and see what that blue quest is for me.
Could it be your sightseeing one?
Oh, that's what you said it was. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. Because I actually do kind of like the sightseeing log. There it is. Alright, sightseeing log expanded. Cool. And now I'm gonna head up to where Alphino is. Well, shit, I fucked up. Okay, we're gonna fly back. Nothing.
What did you do? Where are you?
Well, I'm in the Crystarium, and I don't need to be.
I think you do.
I was about to probably head back to the Crystarium. But first I was supposed to talk to Alphino on the beach. We're probably going from here. And I just accidentally teleported, like, directly to the Crystarium, not realizing. And now we're back here. Okay, cool. See, nothing, yeah. Everything's fine. If you come looking for work, I might have a spot for another guard. Sealed missive? Oh, a friend of the Exarch. Hoping to meet someone in Amarang, are you? Okay, so this is the guy I'm supposed to talk to for Alice's thing, but we don't need to start that because we still have to finish Alphino's thing. Okay.
Let's go finish Alphino's first.
Yeah, I didn't realize this was, because now I've got 2 main quest markers in here. And that makes my brain be like, oh.
I think we can do Alice's next week.
Yeah, Alice's can be next Friday. We can probably finish Alphino's in just a minute here. But let me finish this guy.
Yeah.
Then I shall be your guide. I was about to set off for our outpost there, as a matter of fact, so we can leave right away, assuming you have everything you need. Nope, we're gonna back the fuck out of that. I don't think I attuned to this Aether Shard.
Glitter,
Aha.
you did not.
How many
All
am I
that glitters is attuned.
Oh, there it is. Yay! I've attuned to everything. Okay. So I need to talk to Alphino in Gratia's place. I mean, sorry, the Crystal Exarch.
I was about to say, the Crystal Exarch.
Yeah, the Crystal Exarch. Who I don't know the identity of.
Totally. No idea who that could be.
Fucking Catboy.
Gonna skin him alive.
Don't.
No, he deserves it. I'm so mad at him right now.
I know.
Like, where I'm at in the story, I'm not mad at him anymore, but, like...
But consider he is my Blurbo in this.
I was so
you can't be mean to him.
Throughout most of Shadowbringers.
I think that's a you problem. He's
So
just a
mad.
silly little guy.
I'll just say... Grahatia? I don't know who that is.
He's like, huh, I don't know who that is. And you're like, is someone just fucking
Going-
living in your house? He's like, no.
I'm going to kill you, and then kill you again, and then again.
Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna finish talking to Alphino. And then it's basically the end of the stream once I do that.
Yeah?
This one was like all story. Which means next time I'm probably... You said Alice's was a lot more stressful. I feel like that's where a dungeon and or trial is gonna happen for me.
Okay, so Alice's ends a lot more stressful, so...
Okay.
And I will say both Shadowbringers and Endwalker do this, where they give you, like, 2 introductory routes.
Okay.
And one, you're technically... The way they set it up is it's preferable that you do one before the other.
Uh-huh.
But they don't make that clear.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
So if you choose the wrong one, you have to stew in your mistake for a while.
Oof. Okay. Alright, let me talk to Alphino then. We'll wrap this up. It's good to be back amongst friends. In such company, I can finally turn my thoughts to the future. But ere we discuss all we've learned to begin our planning our next step, I think it best that you visit Alice. Her familiarity with Amarang will no doubt provide us an invaluable insight, and besides, I know she is eager to see you as I was. Bring a smile to her face, Bran. That's right, Alice yelled at Graha, like, a lot over grabbing her.
And you.
Yeah. Well,
Like,
for
are you
like
crazy?
the moment that he grabbed her.
Yeah, no, like, she was mad because they were fighting a war when he grabbed all of you.
Yeah.
But your timing is terrible.
All right, then that is the end of today.
Yeah, so next week we're going to start on Alisae's. We're gonna go find Alisae, see what she's been up to.
Yes.
Um,
I'm sure she's fine.
And you're almost correct. As soon as you collect Alisae, the next quest after that Graha's going to give you is a dungeon.
Oh, okay, cool.
So we have to get through Alisae's quest chain, and then you have a dungeon. So yeah, so join us next week for the first dungeon of Shadowbringers. I have an important sound to do.
I was wondering where the soundboard was tonight. You forgot you had it.
I almost forgot about it, so that's on me. But so yeah, join us next week for Alisae and finding Alisae, and then our first dungeon of Shadowbringers, and then probably gonna find out what our other little friends have been up to the whole time they've been here. Because remember, Alisae and Alphino have been here the shortest amount of time. They've both been here about a year.
Yeah. And Urianger and Y'shtola have both been here for quite a while. And Thancred's been here like a middle-ish amount of time. It's like 3 years, but he's wandering we can't find him.
Thancred's been here
That's
the
right.
longest.
Thancred's been here the longest. He was the first one, nabbed.
He's been here for like 5 years.
Good God.
And Urianger and Y'shtola, I believe, have been here for 2, is what, the Exarch told you?
I think 2 or 3.
Something like that, yeah. It was either 2 or 3, and I cannot remember. I already forgot. That's
right, because they got grabbed at, the same time, right?
They did,
okay.
Yes. That is true. So, in the meantime, if you haven't done so already, make sure you've hit that follow button here on our Twitch. And check out the links in our Abouts page. We have our YouTube channel. We have our Twitter and our Tumblr, which our YouTube channel has everything that we do on this Twitch. Twitter, Tumblr, we use to post what we're going to be streaming, as well as our TikTok, which we use to post highlights. Also linked in our Abouts page is our podcast, Till Death Do Us Part, which you can find on our YouTube channel or anywhere you get your podcast. Spotify, Apple, Amazon. We're on all of it. That's a podcast that Sarah, Alina, and I do together. It is our Naruto character analysis and lifestyle podcast. It is a comedy podcast that is about Naruto, but you don't have to have seen Naruto to understand it. Just ask Katie. She thinks it's hilarious. She's never seen an episode of Naruto.
And I probably never will. But I can listen to the podcast because it's just as funny.
I'll get you someday.
You've tried before.
No, I tried to get you into D. Gray Man.
Yeah. But you've succeeded on getting me into other things that aren't D. Gray Man.
I still need to get you into D. Gray Man.
You can try.
Your boy is in there too.
I know one of the same motherfucker that I always fall in love with is in there. I just haven't gotten to him.
But anyway, so yeah, and tomorrow we have our Saturday favorites block as always, which we're starting a new game. I'm going to be playing Nier Automata, or Nier Automata. How apparently people can't agree on how it's supposed to be pronounced.
I say Nier Automata, but I've heard other people say other things, and I haven't heard it said in any official thing that I can be like, no, actually. You know?
Yeah. I've been calling it Nier Automata, so I just downloaded that today and got my stuff set up to stream that tomorrow, so that's gonna be so much fun. That starts at noon Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. And we have Genshin Impact, played by Katie, at 4 p.m.
Yeah.
tomorrow. So make sure you've joined us for that. Make sure you've liked, commented, subscribed. I know you're tired of hearing all of this, but it really does help us to know that we're making the content that you want to be seeing. So yeah, anywhere, just add us on Twitter, Tumblr, leave us a comment on YouTube. All that good stuff lets us know we're creating content that you want to be seeing. And have a great rest of your night. Have a great rest of your weekend. Stay safe out there. We love you. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.